We're
going live.
Nope, we're live. We're live now, actually.
We're preparing it, setting up.
I gotta pull Chad up too. Shit, I'm not even prepared.
Who the fuck is Chad? Oh, Chad. Pull Chad up, not Chad.
Hold on. Let's see. Tell me if it comes on, Josh.
It says you're live right now, and there's 4 watching.
Yay! I can't find it, but yay! Hold on.
I was gonna say I'm on it too.
I gotta get my chat up. I can't find it, but yay!
Oh, that's
if,
oh my
if
gosh!
You pull up the on the top of the corner, on your corner where it says live. If you click the arrow down, it'll say view live stream, custom live stream service. It'll pull your channel up, and it'll show you talking, and me and him, and they'll chat on it. And you hit the little 3 dots where the chat is.
Wait, what are you looking at again?
The top left corner where it says live. You see the little arrow, you click down, it says view live stream, custom live stream service. Click that. It'll bring your channel up with the actual video playing, and then pop chat it out that way.
All right.
We've got it.
There's already a lot of people up in here too.
Of course, they're here. I just still can't see it. But hey, if you say I'm live, then I guess I'm live. I guess it's not coming up. All right, I think I see it over here. Let's see if I have the chat over here. Streaming. I still can't find my freaking chat. Hold on, everybody. Just give me 1 second. 19 watching. So where's my chat? I'm on this thing where
Logging out with the Batman's in chat.
Now I can't see. I'm getting so mad. I told you this is why I need you here. Because otherwise I can't see it. I'll go here and go. Man, this sucks. This was supposed to be like click and I'm in.
It's going to take some time. Eventually it'll be that way. It takes a little bit of getting used to.
I just want to see my freaking chats.
Just go to your channel and then click on your thumbnail that says you're live.
Yeah, you can go do it that way too. You can just go to your YouTube channel, click on your live, click on your
that's the only way I know how.
Pop chat out that way and get rid of the rest of it and just have chat there.
What's good, Caroline? Caroline F.
Oh, there it is. Okay, right. I got the 3 dots.
You got it? Okay. And just click pop chat out.
Woohoo! Finally, I got to puppet chat.
Josh Roeds. Never seen thesis this quiet. What? The fucking suspense is killing me.
This quiet?
This quiet.
Quiet?
Oh, quiet. This quiet.
It says quiet.
Yes.
All right, so we've got Dustin, Knocks Out, Michaela, Dustin, Malo, Nikki, Batman, of course, Michaela, Dark, Daytime Frank, Cassidy. Hi, Cassidy. I love you too, baby.
Cute.
Fire TV. Yes, I saw that you were first. Show and Tell. How you doing, Sheena? Ooh, look, Vaping with Thesis is in chat. Oh, there it is.
Can I drink beer on your live stream?
No. Okay. Well, you're not supposed to on any live stream now.
You mean apple juice? Apple juice.
Yeah, you just call it apple juice and no labels. Andy, hi, Andy.
Gotta have a cup around here somewhere.
Frankie, Joshua, how you doing?
That's my boy.
Let's see, Carolyn. Hi, Carolyn. Taylor. Ooh, Taylor's back. Yeah, I'm confused. This is not easy for me. I'm trying though. I'm trying to give you guys what you guys have asked for, and that's more people.
Shout out to Michaela Reviews. She fucking remembers that shit from way back in the day. It was like 2 years.
Yeah, there's Michaela. There's Michaela.
Tubed in UK. Okay. Hi, Billy. Ooh, look, it's Vaping Vegan. How you doing, Mark?
That's my boy. That's my baby Sherry. I got some apple juice while I was out. Take this label off this apple juice bottle.
Is that hopefully it's grade A apple juice.
That's grade effing A, bro.
Hi, Sheen. Kaylin. How you doing, baby girl? Hi, Michelle. Hi, Terry. Hi, Eric. Let's see, who else am I missing? Did I get all my hellos out? Hi, Josh.
Shane Smith, that's my boy. That's my
Good old
boy.
Shane. There he is.
Woohoo! Yeah, Shane is my buddy first.
Shane has been my buddy for way
I don't
longer.
care, but see, this is Wendy's show, so
This is
Shane
true.
is Wendy's
It's true.
buddy.
Yeah.
Like, you're not supposed to like push down the host, you know, and try to make her like less than anybody.
Mm-mm. The host is high and up. If we were in the BDSM world, you'd be the dom at the moment.
Hi, Mike. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Abel. Hi, Ace.
Hi, Abel.
Oh,
What's
that's
going
awesome.
on, Abel?
I just redid it, Michaela. Thank you so much for noticing.
It's gorgeous.
Aw.
Hello there, Dark Angel.
Hi, Brea.
Spring baby.
Hi, Spring.
Yeah, girl.
Back to work. Yes, back to work, Batman. Batman.
Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
I do it to him every time. He knows it. He's got to expect it. Yes, Josh used to see me live on Facebook, but that's about it. Now, yeah, I'm live here. I've actually been doing my lives on Mondays for a long time, but now I'm trying to get into the Zoom room. Is that what we were calling it?
No, it's Wendy's boom boom room.
That's the boom boom room. That shit sounds X-rated, bro.
I know. I've already ordered the tassels, but they haven't come in yet.
Oh, that's what
Really?
I'm talking about. Here we go.
There he is, Mark. How you doing?
What's up?
Welcome.
Thank you.
Marquise,
You're
bro,
welcome.
can I give you a huge fucking shout out?
Sure.
Yes.
Big fat tacos for the Charlie RDA. Good. God damn. Did you design that entirely yourself?
I did not design the deck. I designed everything else pretty much around the deck.
It is.
I have not taken it off of here.
It is virtual. Hey,
I love this RDA.
everyone can kiss your ass. I have proof. I'm looking at the same exact build, same exact wick that I've had up for the past 3 weeks. I have proof that motherfucker has been used and abused.
Mm-hmm.
My chimney is dented.
That's awesome to hear.
Well, that's something personal with you and the.
I'm not talking about a cocked penis. I'm just saying the chimney is dented.
You know you're supposed to just leave the cap on the RDA, right? We don't cap nothing else.
I got that. This one is like grade B
It's not made that strong.
apple juice.
Apple juice, foaming apple juice.
Marker, what are you drinking in that cup, bro?
Hi, Tania. Hi, Alicia.
This is straight vodka. Thank you. No, it's called
You can't
Hi,
say that.
Margarita. Let's not get my channel banned now.
Simply distilled water is all it is.
brown coffee.
Yes.
And I have just soda with no rum in it.
Here we go.
There you go.
So what are you guys up to today?
Nothing. My normal Monday live stream, but now I'm on Zoom. As you can see, I've just thanks to Josh Truck and Vapes for getting me hooked on Zoom. Of course, every time I go live, I have to have them on to help me press the buttons.
Isn't it somewhat easier using Zoom to go live?
Well, for me, I honestly, on my live days, I just literally just pressed the live button on my phone and just went live. So that was easy. But with everybody wanting to come in or, people wanting to join, I couldn't do it because of, one person streaming. So on Zoom. I tried the Hangout first and then everybody was like, no. Actually, Mike was like, no. And I was like, oh, shit.
Hangouts is horrible.
I have to address Lawless Vapor's comment. He said nothing's more irritating than an empty squonk bottle. I will raise you that. There's nothing more irritating than when you overfill a squonk bottle and go to put it back. Because
that pisses me off.
That's a 15-minute cleanup right there. That's why I stopped using vapor towels and went straight to fucking shop towels. The same shit I used to clean up the oil on my dirt bikes, have to clean up the vape juice.
Are those the blue paper towels?
Yeah.
Yep.
They work flawlessly. I remember the first time I heard
use Bounty, but yeah, same difference.
it's not. Don't.
The only thing that sucks about with the Zoom though, being it's easy to use, is that you know, to putting your logos and shit. Apparently, according to Zoom, there is a way to do that, but it's like technical, and you have to talk to like a technician to like set it up and everything. That's what they tell me, but I don't know if it's true or not. But it sucks that it says Zoom, you know, right there in the corner. But
And you
that's why
instead of your logo,
can't schedule a live show, right? You could just go live. You can't like schedule a show for like 2 hours from now and then go live.
no, you could schedule the show. You got to do it on your YouTube Studio Creator at the bottom where you show the title, and then it says schedule. There's a little check box. You check that, and it'll say today, or it'll bring up a calendar, and then you select the date, and then you can just type in the time, and it automatically saves it, and then it'll show that it's coming up. But you can't, you know, after you do that, you don't even have to touch anything else. You just go into Zoom, like you're going to start your Zoom room, and then the 3 dots at the bottom, it'll say start live, custom live streaming service. And as soon as you click that button, you're live. Like,
That's
it's
it.
like,
Do you see all the things he just said? That's why my YouTube channel is failing, because I don't know any of that.
I was the same way when I started going live.
I'm just going fast, and it's making it feel that way.
I watched like a 30-minute how to go live on YouTube video like a long time ago. That's how I learned how to go live. Like in the beginning, it's really overwhelming.
I just started pushing buttons, and one day I was live and I had shirt off, and I was like, and I was literally staring into my fucking camera, and I left it on for like 25, 30 minutes while I was editing. And then I get my phone starts to blow up. And one of my buddies like, bro, you're fucking live on YouTube. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to figure it out. He's like, no, you're live right now. Like this second, you're live. I'm like, oh, fuck. It was so fucking embarrassing.
it's a bitch to set it up at first, but once you get it set up, you don't have to go to like zoom.us and do all that shit again. You just go right to your Zoom room, and that's it. That's why I
have my live shows every Saturday, but I feel like I picked the wrong day because so is everybody else's.
That's why I have Monday, and Mondays are mine.
I know, but it's easier to drink beer on Saturdays.
Yes, it is. And it's a bitch from after work. I drive an hour and a half home, try to rush and make dinner. Then I jump on. And then when I'm off, which is like usually an hour and a half, then I go and eat dinner. And then I go to bed and then wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
I wake up at 5:30 on purpose. Why do you do that? Oh, you drive an hour and a half to work?
Each way. I drive 102 miles a day.
Do you drive a go-kart? What the fuck? An hour and a half?
Mm-hmm. Each way.
Nuts.
Is it that good of a job? You just like it?
I've been there for 13 and a half years.
That's a good reason. That's a good reason.
Hi, Brittany. Hi, Nikki. Everybody's buffet. I haven't done a buffet because this is my first quad show.
That's what they all say.
And this is so cool because
I've never done this before.
Guys, you can't be wrong with that. Like me and three. Come on, that's like my life's dream is to be alone with 3 guys. It's just amazing.
I enjoy the honesty. I enjoy the fucking honesty.
Right?
I mean, you guys are my first. This is like a first time experience.
I've heard that.
I'm loving the shit out of this.
I want to say that we're popping the cherry, but I feel like we've barely opened the jar.
I love it.
Oh man.
But yeah, you guys can start the buffets. I'll go last because my shit's too much.
Well, I got the Minikin Kadama V2 with the drop dead RDA with some silverback Rocky. Here's the this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive substance. I got the recurve squonk with the recurve 22 cap on it. And that I got some Keep It 100 strawberry milk. Got some old school Asmodus Minikin with the drop solo on that. With some strawberries abstract classic. I got the Dreamer Mech with another drop dead. And then that I have the grind vanilla latte. That's that. There's mine.
I got the Boxer, the Lipo, whatever it's called. I forgot. The TFE 12 Prince with the mesh coils, and I got Cloud Chemist, the Alchemist. And this does not have a warning label on it. Holy shit, does it? It kind of does. There we go. That's all I got.
There it is.
Is my turn?
Yep.
Okay, so mine's super fucking generic at the moment. So I'm right now testing a plethora of pot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pod systems. Let's see. This is so this company won't get back to me, so fuck them. Let me show you my favorite pod system. Funny that I can't show you my favorite pod system when I don't know. Oh, it's on the desk. It's this fucking little bitch right now, and they will not get back to me. They gave me money, cash money, and I'm like, hey, this isn't how this works. Give me your product first. How's that? The S Pod by Sikary, Sikary. Their email server doesn't work. Not any of them. Their website doesn't fucking work. Their Instagram, all I saw back was Cantonese caricatures. It was an automated message. I tested it 4 times on 2 different accounts, so I know it's not really them. Sadly enough, it is the best pod system I've ever fucking used in the past, I don't know, month, 2 months, 3 months. And then every fucking Mojo and Lip version on the planet. But my daily vape still is always going to be for until I find a better tank and a better liquid is Vape Dudes Ice 16 milligram menthol in the Freemax Firelock, the real Freemax Fire Luke.
Did you say 60 milligrams?
Yes, not salt though. 16 straight menthol.
Oh,
just
16.
Yeah, 16, yeah. 16.
We're like 60. He should be on the floor.
50-50 is the specific one that I like. Is the 50-50 with the extra shot of menthol, with the Firelock original, not the mesh bullshit. No, it's the Fire Luke Firelock.
Oh, Fire Luke Firelock.
Yeah, that's their technical
Hold
name
it up
for it.
so I can see it closer.
They got another one?
This is the old one, the original.
Oh, I never seen
Oh,
that.
I remember seeing that damn thing.
I don't
Yeah.
remember.
Okay.
So this is, if you can imagine the Fire Luke Mesh Pro fucked the Fire Lock, or excuse me, the Fire Luke Mesh fucked the Fire Lock. This is what the abomination would be. I'm using Mesh Fire Luke Pro, Mesh Pro coils in the original good tank before they fucked it up with this stupid slidey top.
That is confusing as hell.
Yes, it sure is. But if you understand me, I'm a complicated ass person, so it works out. And then I'm rocking the big tit tacos upon my Lustro. By far and away, it's if I were to choose a daily vape, and I cannot find the back for it. So,
Oh, wow.
yep, and I still haven't reviewed it, so it's not going to be reviewed till I find the back for it. Pretty sure it's on a dirt bike track like 30 miles from here, but we'll see. And then I'm rocking Fair Dinkum in my core with the Lost Vape. Tits McGee meets the snake skin. DNA 75 color. And can I just say some shit?
Haven't you already?
Can I just say some shit? When I met Bogan it was like it was like, so you know that feeling when you both come at the same time and there's virtually nothing that is a blowjob, in my opinion, is the greatest fucking thing you can possibly. Oh my God.
I agree.
But a blowjob over sex all day long. But here's the deal. If you've ever come at the same time during a 69, that's what it was like when him and I met.
Damn.
And I will happily say I doubted the fuck. And I told this to his face. I doubted the fuck out of this stupid Fair Dinkum. Lychee, leche, whatever the fuck. It's not leche. Lychee, that flavor should be abolished. Right the fuck up until I tried his version. And I felt super stupid. I felt so stupid. I was so wrong. Lychee needs to be done correctly. And he did that shit. I don't know who makes it for him.
The lychee flavors I haven't tasted.
I've tried a shit ton. They suck. Except for this one's fucking amazing. Just like peach though. So don't take my opinion too seriously because I hate peach. I think peach should be abolished right up until I tried Glass's Caribbean Punch. That new line, the basics line.
Yeah.
That
I haven't tried that one.
It goes hard. It goes super hard.
I'm not a peach person.
Me neither. Me neither.
Right, Vape Invader?
Peach smells like cat piss for some reason. I don't know why.
Thank you.
It actually does.
It does. I thought I was the only one that thought this. Trucking, you're the one that's being quiet. You must vape peach.
No, I don't vape peach at all. Fuck peach. I like mango. That's where I like.
I fucking hate mango.
Okay, you done with yours? We need to get on to Fagin because our hour is almost over.
What happened?
Just kidding.
I did mine already.
Yeah,
That's it. One mod.
Okay. All right, mine. I've got my BM2 with the oh my god, the glass RTA. Of course, I've got the recurve with the BTFC because that shit doesn't leave there. I've got my drag with the Dead Rabbit RTA. I've got my iJoy Zenith. I love this shit, and it's got the Drop Dead on it. And then I've got my Dreamer mech with, of course, Fagin's first and foremost. This is the Nada. Every time I say Nada, I feel like I'm saying nothing because it's absolutely Nada. So I got that. This always stays together though. And the only thing that's missing from this is I wish that I had like the what do you call those things that go in the plugs? Yeah. I didn't get the one with the smaller one, the smallest one, and that's the one I wanted. So I had to close up the bottom.
They didn't include all the plugs?
No, it did, but one of them was not fully drilled through. It wasn't drilled at all. It was just a plain.
Good old Tiger Tech.
And then I've got the new Og Vape. Shit, I just reviewed this. The Og Vape thing.
It's not the Skyline thing?
Yeah, the Skynet. The Skynet, and that's on my Scally Moonbox.
Wendy, is it okay if I give a channel shout out? Because that's my next review out tomorrow.
Of course.
Thank you. So if you guys have not done so, hit me up on Vaping with Thesis on YouTube. I bet every time someone comments, you fucking stole so-and-so's fucking style. Bitch, I've been around since so-and-so was still smoking cigarettes. My channel's been around since 2012, son. Get the fuck out of here with that shit, which makes me look terrible because I'm still stuck at 20,000 subscribers. But if you haven't done so, hit my ass up on Vaping with Thesis on the YouTubes. And my next review out is the fucking Auga Vape. That's the Skynet. Why would you name your shit after some terrible stuff in let's be honest, a pretty shoddy movie?
How is that?
It could have been a shoddy movie, but I'm going to tell you, honestly,
it's a great tank.
When I first tasted the mesh coils in here,
it
blew me the fuck away.
I wouldn't go that far.
Blew me away. Like I thought, like the Mesh Pro was like the shit. It was like the top of the level. Yeah. When I tasted the flavor in this one, and it's not getting hot, and it's
boom,
amazing.
The heat factor. I don't know how they figured out heat dissipation on that tank specifically because it's a bubble tank, which I think.
But it's got the 3 airflows.
Yes. Well, so does this. I'm rocking 3 on this. This is the tri-tip, the sex dipple dits on the Mesh Pro coils. Bro, they killed it. The bubble tanks help with heat dissipation at the same time. Just like I said about your RDA, bro, is that the problem is that once it's hot, it stays hot for a bit because of the amount of insulation. Yeah. But it takes a while to get there. So if you're not chain vaping, it's perfect.
Yeah, when I keep mine at like 95 or 100 watts, it does get hot.
Yeah, it does. You have a shit ton of metal inside there that just retains heat. At the same time, though, what are you willing to give up? If you go any thicker than that, and if you keep it as cool as it is, if you fuck up the design, the way that I've always seen anything that gets hot like that is those first 4 to 10 hits, you're retaining so much flavor that it's worth the extra heat. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Real quick, you said something about iJoy. I want to give a shout out to these motherfuckers because is that the
VPC?
Yeah, so
that shit is the best pod in my opinion.
I agree.
Only because pods, I don't like that. I know what they're made for. They're primarily made for smokers to get off of cigarettes and not give you that much vapor and things like that. But I need that. I need that in my pod system. I need to see the vapor. I need to feel the vapor, and that's the only one that it works with.
Agree. Well, I still contend that the Zoor is probably the best closed system because I can refill them, and I have a video on it, Vape Hack on refilling Zoors. But this one in particular, I really bashed against the wall about how it won't stay inside of the sheath.
Yes. Yes.
But real quick, anyone out there who's like me and works on motorcycles and cars and shit, I have a punch, and I just use a 1/16 inch punch, literally, and then bump, just one little tap with the hammer, and it stays snug now. So, like, it's nice and in there. The problem is in the beginning it was like a fucking hot dog in the hallway. But if you push, yeah, it's what it was. It was a terrible situation.
Oh man.
But I don't know. Ever since but this BTFC, I have not had it leak, not once, because of the fact that I did listen to you after I had been testing it and stuff like that. I actually wanted it as a dripper, and then I said, let me try it as a squonker, because honestly, for me, I don't like squonking with anything that has the raised coils.
Yeah.
That's just me. But this one is the only one that I can do raised coils.
I still have trouble with it. I can't figure out how to get it to be a good squonker. Maybe I'm fucking up.
It's perfect, but when you squonk it, lean it either way, opposite, like the airflow's here, lean it either way like you can do full squonks. It's 10 mil.
Right. The juice well's huge.
Yeah, but I mean, all I do is I squonk it one way and I squonk it, and it never, ever, ever leaks.
Yeah, when I drip, I drip.
Yeah.
Like that, and then I go like that, and I can fill the thing up pretty high.
Exactly.
That's what I've been doing. I've been dripping with that. I only tried squonking twice. One of them was on the Pumper 21, one of my favorite squonks of all time, just because I'm super gaudy like that. And then it was terrible on Mike Vapes' recurve, only because it's not built. I don't think that fucking RDA should ever be insulted with a single battery.
Which one's that?
The big fuck tacos for Charlie face. That RDA, in my opinion, should be run 125 watts and above. That thing fucking rips. Thank you for not fucking sticking to a trend, bro.
No, I love them because they give me clouds and it gives me flavor, and that's me. I'm not a flavor chaser. I'm not a cloud chaser. I have to have both.
Can I ask why people are thinking that super restricted gives you that hardcore flavor? It just doesn't for me.
What?
Well, I have a difficult time achieving these quote unquote these flavor RDAs and RTAs that are really restricted. I have a hard time achieving the flavor that they claim that they get.
Really?
I find cloudage, maybe I'm just more the better kind of guy. I just like more.
Yeah, maybe that's just how you vape. Like I got this I don't know what the hell this is. It's from Digiflavor. I think it's like 18 millimeters. Look at the drip tip up.
What the fuck is that?
Awesome flavor. And it's so tiny. It's ugly as fuck.
How's the restriction?
It's like a restricted lung vape, or you could do mouth to lung. But
Get the fuck out of here.
It's small, it's compact.
I just don't, I can't do it either.
Like it's all coil in there. It's tiny.
Yeah, I'm just more of I just like my clouds, bro.
I don't know. I get pretty damn decent flavor off the Solo, and everybody says that's got a shit ton of airflow. And some people say it's not that. Like, the more it's open, the less the flavor is. I don't think. For me, I think it's just as good.
I think it's the opposite. Yeah, that's just preference too. I also vape really weird flavors like hardcore menthols, hardcore mints.
Oh god, mints.
Oh, yeah, I can't do the menthol.
Yeah,
I can't do the hardcore menthol, but I can. I don't mind minty, but it can't be overpowering the flavor. It can't be all.
Right.
If I inhale it and it feels like it just cleared out my freaking lungs, and like I'm good for 5 days now, I can breathe.
That's
not good for me.
That's my all day vape. I've been reluctant as fuck to give away Mike Vapes' the recurve mod because that's my fucking secret weapon. So I'll rock either his or the Reverie Times Vape, my boy Tenacious, or fucking like the recurve on the recurve mod with my straight up fucking meth. That's the one caveat, because you can get such a fucking hardcore throat hit with any given menthol above like an 8 or a 6 milligram. And if you fucking rock those tiny ass airflows, but the flavor still isn't there for me comparative to a giant airflow like the Premix. What the fuck was that?
There he is.
This motherfucker. I was just talking shit.
Hold up, Thesis, 1 second. Shut your damn mouth, Josh. You're talking too much. Go ahead.
I'm just letting Thesis say what he's got to say. That's all. Like,
You're a fucking loudmouth, and I haven't heard one peep out of your mouth. All I heard Joshua say, "Oh, what is that you're vaping on, Mark?" That's it. And his buffet.
I have to get Mike in here to be like the guard of everybody and allow everybody else, some time. Thank you so much for coming on, Mike.
You're welcome. I didn't even see you message me.
Whose dick do I got to suck to get all these motherfuckers on my live stream? I get all these delinquents that be like, yo, let me get on your live stream.
You got my address, right?
Yeah.
All right, you can always come over and suck my dick. I don't know. He just whose dick I got.
I wouldn't suck your dick with Josh's mouth.
Well, Josh has been trying to, so I don't know.
Oh, here we go.
Josh is a traveler.
Magnita, hello, girl.
I don't have enough apple juice for this conversation.
Definitely don't.
No.
What's the topic tonight? What are we talking about? Oh, by the way, just in case.
Oh, thank you. I've been looking for that. This is my second live with Zoom. Ever since, you said, no, I do Zoom. And I'm like, okay, well, let me try to get on Zoom. And thanks to Josh, he helped me. Raven helped me get on Zoom on Saturday. I was trying it out and I ended up live, but okay. And, but I haven't been able to figure out like how to do like the banners and things like that.
A donation from Josh Rhodes. He says, hashtag I'm sorry. That's a famous quote from Josh.
He's awesome.
In reality, he just said hashtag I'm space sorry. Yeah. He's not really sorry.
Well, you know what you got to do, Wendy? You need to get an assistant.
Yes.
I've ever since I've gotten Steve to start doing everything for me.
How do I?
Except for the last live stream I did, he erased it by mistake.
Oh shit!
But Steve. Yeah.
I just bought a wife. How do you afford assistants?
Oh, I don't pay him.
Oh. Isn't slavery?
Mine, and it's probably why I don't have anybody.
Slavery was outlawed up until internships happened. Maybe I'll fucking post on Craigslist. Who's looking for a YouTube internship? Must be naked and must be female.
That'd be nice.
Unless you're Mike Vapes or Wendy. I guess Josh can come too. Mark, you're invited as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
But the must be naked part still stands, though. I can't take that back.
Ivan got it. He's like, inside joke. Yes.
Kaylin, if you don't watch my live streams, you won't. That's an inside joke too. It's not. I didn't really buy her, but her name is the finance. It's the finance Mandy. I don't spell it fiance. Let's just be honest about it. Where do I put the application in for being an assistant? Bro, you come this way. If you live anywhere remotely close, like within, I don't know, the United States.
The United States.
Just email me. We'll figure it out.
Vape Invader says, never seen Fagin so quiet. Shit, I've never seen Josh so quiet. They got a muzzle on you? Loud mouth, bald, Mr. Clean looking motherfucker. Can I ask you a question? Why are you so quiet, man? Why are you so quiet? He's out of his yelling, man. Do your routine. You're yelling and screaming, cursing at people.
I'm trying to be respectful on Wendy's show. I'm just.
You're being respectful. I got you, man. All right. I won't bother you then.
Yeah, Fagin has been a little bit quiet. I need a little bit more from you, Mark. Come on.
I'll try my best. I'm drinking my coffee. Hopefully it comes out soon. I don't know. He might show his nipples in a little bit. You never know. Possibly.
Well, I did put tassels on order so I can do the same thing.
Oh, very
nice. Because I heard as long as you don't show the nipple itself that it's okay. So Josh and I were talking, so I figured I'd order some tassels.
Lawless has to ease up on the bald jokes. I'm bald too.
I have fairly okay hair.
I don't think I've ever seen your hair, Thesis.
No, I don't.
Remove the
I've
hat.
never even
The
seen
last time I took my hat off, somebody yelled at me for like the longest. Like, yeah, you'll never be the same to me. I'm like, holy fucking shit.
You ain't joking. I did a live stream on Sunday night. I was live for like 4 hours drunk. And I did it with no hat on. I had no hat. And I had a button-down shirt. I came from a wedding. You know, I was a little lit. And yeah, everybody, the hat.
Yeah.
The hat, everything, the hat. I'm like, the hat's right here. I had it sitting up here. It's right here. Don't worry. It's right here. It's in the stream.
Yeah.
Soon the hat's going to have his own channel called Vapes.
Called Hat Vape. Mike Hat Vapes.
Yes. And also, there's a picture of me on Instagram with my wife right now with no hat. So if nobody's seen me without a hat, go on Instagram. Check out.
Oh, I've seen it.
There's a picture of me. The last one I had without a hat, I was doing a modeling gig and I was dressed up as David Bowie. I have completely bald side of my head. I have orange hair, makeup, eyeshadow, lipstick, big ass fucking gator boots, and a leather jacket and nothing else. I fucking shit you not.
Shane, I was going to leave the video up, but Steve screwed it all up. But, anyway, come on, take your hat off. You're live. You got to do it. I just did it. There you go.
Do it.
Let's go.
Are you talking to me?
Talking to you.
Yeah.
Oh no, I will not do that until Saturday. I'll do it Saturday.
Oh my God, he wants viewership.
Yes. Bro, my fucking my views are in the hundreds. This is depressing. I'll fucking take.
No, I just got you 3 new subscribers.
Oh, woo!
Come on now.
That's more than the past month and a half. Thank you so much.
Up and coming like me, you take what you can.
Hey, I'm up and coming again. This is the revival. This is my second album now. That's where I see it.
Think of it as like a second coming, period.
Don't compare me to Christ, but yeah, I get it.
So
now the second one was not as good as the first all the time.
Well, hold on.
Your other channel, Wendy, or no? Because I noticed it's still up there.
The what?
The Wendy Vapes Live. That's your other channel, right?
I still have that as a backup. I was doing my live streams on there, but to try to take 2 channels, it was killing me. It was trying to do the lives over there, do my reviews over here, and then some people weren't seeing the reviews because not everybody went to the second channel.
So I know one of my good friends here in Minnesota in Shakopee, he's got a car channel. He just hit 700,000 subscribers. He runs 3 other channels. Do you know what the secret is? Money and assistance. Those two
I have
things.
a full-time job and I do this and I can't.
You got balls. You're crazy like that. Crazy. That's what I'm saying.
And I end up driving 3 hours a day.
Yes, that's on your go-kart. That's nuts.
Yes.
Fucking nuts.
It is crazy.
So, and I'm trying to, I try to pull out at least 5 videos a week.
God damn, I don't know how the fuck you do that. Do you have children?
Yes.
How old?
Well, now my youngest is now just, she's in high school.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
I don't know how I feel. I haven't put up a video since Saturday.
I have to do it. I mean, like I said, Mondays are really, really hard for me usually. I mean, thank goodness we had Labor Day, so it was a day off for me.
Right.
But usually I run from work, which I'm up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I go to work, I get done, I drive my hour and a half home, try to cook, get everything ready. I try to squeeze in a review video, if not just the download portion, so I can do the rest later. And then I get on live.
That's a lot of shit.
And I usually eat afterwards because it's already too late.
Wendy is Mike Vape's cousin. That's how she does it.
Are you really?
No, but everybody always says that Mike and I are very, very similar in just about everything.
You ever see those pornos where it's like step brother fuck step sister kind of shit? I could see that happening between you guys.
That's like some hot shit you're talking about.
It would
as
go.
long as it's not blood, what do we care?
Dang.
Well, you guys do look similar in Alabama though. That shit would go viral.
That's the way they do it in Minnesota, huh?
No, that's Alabama. That's a totally different situation.
I don't know, you know a lot about it. I don't know.
Now, Minnesota, we got 9 people that live here, and it's too cold to go walk and bro, it's 52 degrees. I don't know what it is there, but it's can't be
52. Today was like hot and muggy here in New York.
It's foggy here, bro. Fucking, I want to go to the East Coast so fucking bad.
Florida.
Oh, she froze.
Yeah.
It's like cold 3 days. Like, still going? Okay.
There we go.
Nope.
Okay.
You're
That
back.
felt like watching porn in the 90s. Mike Vapes, you're the only one that has not talked about his buffet.
Oh,
shit.
Lordy. Wait. Before he talks about his buffet, I have to ask him a question.
Go ahead, girl. Let's hear it.
You know what I'm going to ask you, Mike? What are your thoughts
He's married already.
What are my thoughts?
on some Wendy juice?
I haven't. I tell you the truth, I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't tried them yet.
Really?
Oh God, you don't even know what I have to try.
No, I don't want you to try everything else. I just want you to try it.
I will. Don't worry. I actually had J-Bo's juice, and I had it for about, I don't know, like 2 or 3 weeks, and I actually tried his for the first time last night.
What
This
flavor is
fucking-
that?
The white grape goes so hard, bro.
Oh, this is the white peach.
Oh my God, it's so good. It's so
I thought
fucking.
before you said peach.
No,
was
no,
nasty, but-
white grape. White grape is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, this is the white peach. Oh my Lord, this shit is fucking outstanding. This
For
is
peach,
great.
is it overly peachy though?
No, it's good. A white peach. It's almost like, think of like peach gummy bears, like the white, something like that kind of.
Okay.
Reminds me of. It's stuff is delicious.
This shit here has my stamp of approval. The white
Yeah, I haven't
grape.
tried that. I mean, I have a whole box of his stuff. I grabbed this one here, and yeah. So anyway, I'm vaping on that with inside the Recurve 22 millimeter on the Vicious Ant 485. Also vaping on a Therion with the Engine V2. Got some raspberry custard from Joe Mother Effin Turner in there from the UK. Recurve Squonk with the Profile RDA. Some Tony B's Blue Pucker
Love that
right
stuff.
there. Yep. Vaping on that. I got the top side with another profile. This one I got a single coil inside it. And inside here we have Smoothie. I have Smoothie. This stuff here. Strawberries gone wild.
What is it? Just strawberries?
Yep. Strawberry, apple, and raspberry.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah. It's pretty good. I'm also vaping on this mod right here with this is a new tank from Futun. Oh, what the hell's the name of it again? There it is. It's called the Aqua Master RTA. Vaping on that. Inside there, I got some of this stuff. Some Rogue Tricks mix inside there. And I am vaping on one more thing. Where is it? You are right here. No, I'm not vaping on that. Am I vaping on that? Oh, yeah, there it is. Purge. I knew there was one more. Purge Slam Piece, Drop Dead. Because I know I had this liquid in something. Right there. Some butterscotch cookies. That's it. That's the buffet, baby.
That sounds awesome.
That's the buffet. Take it away, Josh.
All
That's
I've been
it?
trying to blow
All right.
O's for the past 3-4 weeks. Does anyone know how to blow O's?
I can blow O's when like nobody's watching.
That's my cousin's nickname.
Cody Perkins wants to know, what does the 22 millimeter cap do for the Recurve? It makes it into a 22 millimeter RDA instead of a 24. And if you don't like curves, if you just like something to make it look smaller, yeah, there it is, right there.
You don't like girth. Never heard
You don't
of
like the
such shit like
girthy.
that.
No, a lot of people didn't like
I
the
love curves.
curves.
Why?
There's some people don't like curvy things, like
You tell them to fuck off. Curves
don't
where
like
it's at.
curves or whatever.
Big
I
So
mean-
I made this cap for them, and actually, when I made this cap, sales started booming again for the Recurve because they wanted this cap instead.
I don't got length, I don't got girth, but I got curve.
There you go.
I love curves. Like, I have curves.
Curves, it's specifically meant, sit on my face.
I think it's for the smaller guys.
Doesn't do nothing to
Oh,
the
I can see
flavor.
that.
Doesn't do nothing to the flavor. Doesn't do nothing to the airflow.
How's
The
the heat?
internals of the RDA, the 22 is the same internals of the 24. I just eliminated the curves. I just shaved off from the outside the thickness.
So that's actually interesting because that does do something for the flavor. If the heat dissipation is a little bit different. You think that would does it impact it at
Yeah,
all?
but you got to remember it's a single coil, and single coil RDAs do not get hot unless they're them little tiny,
Oh, you're right.
them little thingies that people like to use. Some people with them little tiny little drip tips. Yeah.
Oh, who likes to use those tiny little drip tips?
I don't.
You
And if
guys.
you're using a low ohm build on that little tiny RDA, it's gonna get fucking hot on you.
510 all the way.
Yep.
I know he does. That's why I said it. It's Mark. Mark ruined it.
Oh, there's some other 510.
Oh, Mark, you fucking hardcore 510 too?
Hell yeah, man.
Bro, me too. Fucking fist that shit.
There we go.
Double fist it. Wendy, you're getting painful.
Hey, look at this 510.
It's pretty.
That's a 510.
That's a nice 510.
It looks like an 810, but it's a 510.
So in other words, it's an imposter.
Yes.
I like imposters.
Oh, the engine. I love the engine V2. So.
Oh my God, the V2s. They stopped talking to me. They stopped
I
talking.
haven't tried the engine V2.
You need to talk to fucking OBS, but y'all need to fucking talk to Thesis. He's sorry he did a video on the 4-wheeler, but he's not. I'm not going to stop doing it.
You did what? You reviewed a 4-wheeler?
No, I reviewed their fucking RTAs on the back of a 4-wheeler in the middle of woods, in the middle of nowhere. They're like, it doesn't look professional. I'm like, bitch, you're a vape company. What the fuck you mean it doesn't look professional?
Usually those videos get more views than the regular videos do.
They don't care about that.
It did. It agreed. My fucking shit videos that I enjoyed making them have 600, 700 views on some of them, and the fucking companies loved it. I'm like, but there's no view. They're like, we don't care. It looks great.
Yep.
Explain that shit to me. Big monkey fucking tacos RDA.
I've heard everything, like, big tits, fat cock. I've heard, what else? I bought this from China.
Oh shit! I haven't heard
everything.
That's a good one.
Wasn't there one where Brian's name was in it for the B? Brian, what was it again?
I forgot. There's been so many names for it.
God,
hold on a second. If you watch Josh's screen, you can see him thinking of an acronym. You can physically see him thinking of an acronym right now. Like, boy is touching fat cocks. different acronyms. He's like, with his eyes going up to the side.
Like, I can think of
pretty much heard the same ones. The only other one I've heard, which doesn't really go with it, is bacon, lettuce, tomato RDA. But
what about boy touching father's cock?
Come on, BLT.
Bless him.
Wait a minute, you don't like the BLT, Josh? Because you've been copying me and saying it all the time. Oh, you get the BLT RDA.
I don't have it yet. I'm still waiting for it to get here.
Yeah, but it's a catchy name, BLT. It's easy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Think of bacon, lettuce, and tomato. Meanwhile, it's not BLT on it, right? There's no.
No.
As you guys are talking, I'm fucking taking notes. I'm like, I gotta build a BLT.
Oh, Brian tried Fagan's cute. I guess Shane said.
Cute, Brian.
Brian tried Fagan's cock.
There you go.
There you go. Brian tried Fagan's son.
Or wait, Brian took Fagan's cock.
There you go.
Could be either way.
Beat that fagin cock.
Oh,
you're famous again. It's Fagan cock.
But
either way you say it.
Nowhere in the paperwork did it say what it really stands for in real life.
Yeah.
It does on the box. Doesn't it say it?
Yeah, it says bottom top flavor clouds.
Yeah, look.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that doesn't sound like fagin. That doesn't sound
Because
like
it's
him at
got
all.
bottom airflow, top airflow. It gives great flavor,
No.
great clouds.
That's too PG. I know he thought of something different.
I was trying to go from a big tits, fat cock.
It's right there. Bottom,
Yeah.
top,
Well,
flavor cloud.
I never put that together. I thought that was just what it was. Because in my head, when you think about fagin, you don't think about bottom, top, fucking all this regular
you think
shit.
about bottom and top.
I think bottom and top.
Right,
I
well,
think about it.
I think bottom, but
When I'm talking to Mark, I'm thinking bottom and top.
I think it's whatever the person wants it to be. BTFC could be anything.
There you go. So
he just blew everyone's mind.
If anybody would just use a W, I would be famous. Gosh.
Tits Wendy Funcom.
Yeah, something like that. But
That could be a solid
you
last
gotta
name.
think of the
Funcom.
C word. The rest of it was going until you got the
I swear to God, my childhood neighbor's last name was Morecum. And I swear to God, it wasn't spelt the same, but it fucking was pronounced Morecambe. I always wish I had that last name. Because at first you make fun of it, but then later in life you realize, oh fuck, I should have been a porn star. wouldn't even had to have changed names.
It'd be a bitch getting through school with that name.
It was up until you hit like 15 and realize, oh shit, that's like having the last name Big Balls. All right, make fun of me first through 8th grade. As soon as 9th grade comes and everyone gets horny, bitch, my last name is Big Balls.
Yeah.
Although Big Balls doesn't benefit anybody. If anything, it's kind of a hindrance.
Yeah, probably.
Can't ride mountain bikes. Good luck riding a 4-wheeler.
There's a comment for you in chat by Eric. Wendy.
Huh?
There's a comment for you from Eric.
Yeah. From Eric?
Wendy is the milk we all abused you in high school. There you go.
Oh man.
Hold on, I just started reading the box.
I don't mind. I'll be the MILF. That's fine.
It's super quiet. Josh, talk about something.
Everybody started reading chat.
Let's hear your thoughts, Josh.
So I was gonna say something and now I totally forgot what I was gonna say.
Come on, Josh.
You were talking about.
All right, what do you guys think about Heathen's video that he put out?
Well, right away, try to start drama.
Oh my god, I haven't watched it yet.
I'm gonna say no
drama channel.
No comment.
This is a vaping channel.
I know you're dying just to talk about that, Trevor.
That's all he knows how to do is talk drama and start shit. Talk about vaping something. Let's hear. Anything about vaping you want to bring up?
Nah.
No? Talk about your room. Have you been enjoying the room you're in?
Yeah, I'm enjoying the room I'm in because it's in a bed that don't move. So yeah.
It's in a what? A bed
that doesn't move.
Because his other bed vibrates.
Yeah, it's stationary.
Yeah, but the bed in your truck is stationary too, isn't it? When you're sleeping?
Not when it's moving down the road.
But you're not in the bed when it's moving down the road.
You can't drive and be in the bed.
Right, so technically it is stationary when you're sleeping. So it's the same thing, isn't it?
Well, I got other trucks running next to me. I got loud reefers running and shit like that. I don't have that in this bed.
True.
Did you guys see the photo of Dimitri on Facebook? He got bed bugs from the hotel, and he's got bites all over his arm.
What?
Really?
Yeah, he put a photo on Facebook.
Oh, that's where it happened? What kind of hotel? Where?
Like the Hampton or something. I didn't.
I tell you something. That's the one thing. Every time I walk into, I go a lot of events. So every time I go into a hotel room, that's all I think about is bed bugs.
Yeah, me too.
It's like, fuck. When is it? Is it gonna happen to me?
I always try to think about how to clean up the blood. I don't know, bed bugs. Seems like a secondary problem to me.
You ever break out the black light and go in there and check the bed sheets before you?
So, embarrassing story. I'm at the racetrack. This is just a few weekends back, and we're sitting up. We got all the dirt bikes out. We're feeling super positive. At this point, now it gets dark out, and as it gets dark out, of course, all the fucking RVs come in a big circle, and we're fucking raging at this point. Now, mind you, about 4.5, maybe 5 hours earlier than that, I got a blow jay in one of the campers. So, unbeknownst to me, it's dark out. We're feeling badass. We're partying. This dude pulls out not a black light, the ultraviolet legit ones they use at murder crime scenes. Unbeknownst to me, I've got semen all over the top part of my shirt and the bottom part of my jeans. And dude goes, "This is the masturbation light. Let's go ahead and see." The first person he pulls it up is me. And I look down and everyone's like, "Oh," and I'm like, "Oh, fuck. It's not what it looks like. It's exactly what it looks like, but not the way you think it happened." Worst part is it was on Snapchat on somebody else's who I didn't know. So
shit.
Yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time.
Damn.
Fine, I added the blow jay in part as a lie. Sure, I jerked off in the camp van like 3 hours earlier.
There you go. Now you're being honest.
Now I'm being honest.
All over yourself or what? Like, how did you get cum all over your pants? And
I was kidding.
He was messy.
It was messy.
When he's trying to not say.
You know what it's like to not nut for 3 weeks? And
then he couldn't hold it in. He's seen a picture or something
of Wendy and Josh together.
And that was it. And he was like, "I just can't hold it." And that was it.
The worst part is I didn't have to do anything. It just happened. My dick was out. It was already out.
My wife has an old dildo that I cut in half and hollowed out, and I pretty much use it as a fleshlight.
Jesus Christ.
Is that
Well,
the
look at
same
the
one
shelf,
that she used to
Jesus.
beat you with, Fagan?
Look
No,
on this shelf. Look at
it's
the
the-
mod shelf. Do you see something on the shelving there?
Oh my God. Do you guys follow that
Yo.
Instagram? The Instagram page?
No, but he's got a dildo on the shelf.
The hidden dildo on Instagram is fucking hilarious. No, the subtle dildo. The subtle dildo on Instagram. And it's just dudes taking just regular ass pictures, but you have to look for the dildo. And the first person to find it, they do giveaways. And shit.
Come on, Mark. You know you want to grab Pink Stacy right now.
I don't know where Pink Stacy's at.
Where the hell?
Is that-
you
Is that really a
serious?
dildo?
Dude, you
I
thesis.
thought
You
you
haven't seen.
retired her.
He's lost it.
I think Pink Stacy's in the dishwasher. To be honest with you.
Oh my God, Fagin, that's a dildo.
That right there is a
Isn't
dildo.
that the cup? It's the dildo cup. Right?
How did I never notice that?
That's this was going to be a juice bottle, but it didn't work. Now I just put it with the X, and then every now and then people will comment in the comment section like, "Hey, is that a dildo on this dude's shelf?" Like, well, technically, yeah, you could use it as a dildo.
Where the fuck have I? What the fuck? I need to up my game.
I
Fagin's
think it would be more recognized on my shelf.
Here, so do you guys remember that review? It was a couple of dudes who were reviewed. This is years ago. This is back in like Totally Wicked days. The two dudes reviewed a mod called the Dr. Noah.
Yeah, I think Phil Sardo
Phil.
too, right?
It was, yes, and it was a literal wooden penis. And the best part of that review is that they never once mentioned that it was a dick. They talked about the shape. They feel like, it's not a big mod, but it's not small either. And it just fits in the hand ever so gently. And I watched that and I was buckled over laughing my ass off. Never once addressed the fact that it was a cock.
Yep.
I was gonna buy one of those, but they're actually pretty expensive because the guy like hand makes them.
I believe you. It's fucking full blown wood. It's wood on wood. Wood on wood crime. Like, Vapes, let's see yours, bro. Let's see your dildos.
I just gotta collect. I know Josh got a few.
That's what I was talking
He
to Josh,
hasn't
right?
had that
Pull 'em up.
faraway look this whole show until he said that.
You know,
Remember-
Josh, we know you got one in there.
Nope. I threw it out in the
It's in the
trash. I
truck?
gotta get a new one.
It's in the truck.
I gotta
Have
get a
any
new
of
one.
you ever
Yeah.
tried, and this is like kind of a personal question, but I'm always curious to find out. Have you guys ever tried those pocket pussies?
Oh, fuck. I got one for free back in the day. Fuck yeah.
How do they work? I mean, do they work?
It sure does work, and it's a bitch. I stopped using it. I use it, think like 2 or 3 times. Like, this is a lot of work. This is
It's
a
like-
lot of work. It's
It's
just
like
as
a
much.
hollowed out dildo. It's like a nice fleshy piece of flesh that you
It
just
is?
pump it, and then when you come, it just fills up, and you can dump it in the sink.
That's the problem. No man on the planet that has the. If you have the time and the wherewithal to clean up after yourself, you're probably gay, and it's not actually a pocket pussy.
That's the problem.
Yeah, and that's nothing against gay dudes. They just tend to be way fucking cleaner than regular straight dudes. And I'm just saying, it's the truth. And
I've always been curious if guys have really used it, or if it's just like some novelty.
fuck
When
yes.
When I was younger, I bought one of those, the big butt cheeks with the hole in it.
Yeah.
A pair of ass cheeks with a pussy on the front and a butthole, and you fill it up with water, or no, you fill it with hot water, so that way it stays warm. And then
Uh-huh.
you lube it up, and then you'd fuck it. You put it on the floor on the tabletop, and you'd fuck it. Then it had a little plug on the backside where you could drain it.
How pathetic was the dude who used to just roll over and use it cold at 3 o'clock in the morning? It's unclean, and the semen was all dried. Oh,
Oh,
Mark, do you still have the blow up doll?
No, I got to pop the hole in it.
Oh yeah, you got a blow up doll too.
It was the wrong hole, wasn't it?
whatever happened to that sheet that you had?
it's going with the belly button. It's a lot tighter fit. I'm telling you.
Remember that sheet
That's how we
that
popped
you
it.
had?
Oh, the sheep had a hole in it too.
Oh,
Wha-
damn.
Where the fuck?
You
are you-
just drilled right through it all.
No, I
didn't
mean
you?
they had legitimate holes, not like holes for me trying to fuck it. They,
Oh, okay.
like, I would love to buy one of those real dolls, but they're way expensive. But I would have.
$5,500.
I know.
That is crazy.
$500.
Did you see a video popped up on my so there's one of those videos that pop up
Yeah.
before you hit subscriptions, and there was one that they showed a real blow up, not real, a real AI fuck dolls or whatever they are.
Yeah.
Real doll, yeah.
Dude, This shit looks realistic. I haven't watched the video yet. I
Where
might
have you
watch it.
been, Mike?
You can customize all the
and everything.
on there.
Where have I been?
He's been having sex.
I got the real thing to do it with, man.
He's like, I'm sorry, I've been too busy having sex with my wife. Oh, you guys are looking up real dolls.
There you go. Exactly. You see it. Oh, here it is. Look.
Yep.
Oh,
There
wow.
it is.
Harmony, the first AI sex robot.
You
Damn.
can customize them from head to toe too, boobs
That's
and all. You
pretty
can
hot.
Different shapes.
I don't know this from experience, but I am assuming that a prostitute is far less expensive.
Oh, I wouldn't want a prostitute. I'd rather get a freaking AI doll.
Yeah,
Really?
when you're done, you can put it in the
There's too much
closet.
shit out there. Nah, just do your friends. You'll be fine.
You know,
And it's free.
It's supposed to, the real dolls don't talk back and shit. I guess Fagot's got a point. You put them in a closet. all sorts of stuff. Mike Vapes is too quiet for comfort.
Mike had that open on a tab. No, I had to search for it. Maybe?
Oh yeah, you had to share that shit.
I'm sorry, but I have to go back to because he said it popped up. You guys know those pop-ups? We all know those pop-ups. Pop-ups stopped like in 2014. So
No,
you were
come
looking
on.
at
You
something
don't use.
No, it's for
YouTube?
like the suggested ones or
You
something.
don't use YouTube. These videos that are on YouTube here
Yeah,
aren't
those are
stuff
your
that I'm.
that you
I
enjoy.
actually click on
You're like,
subscriptions, and then it brings me to like, see Wendy right there, her live
I see
stream.
that. I see that. I see that.
but usually the suggested videos they
Exactly.
pop up because of your history of what you've
Yes.
That's not true. There's some people on roller coasters. I've never watched videos like that.
But you have watched porn on roller coasters.
Yes, actually, I did watch.
Just
roller
because it's on the incognito tab
That's true.
doesn't mean that Google doesn't take account of it.
That's true. I did watch roller coaster porns.
Oh my God. So I was listening to Bert Kreischer, aka my spirit animal. This is months ago. We started bringing up topics like quicksand porn, which I didn't know was a thing. I looked it up. It's a pretty fucked up scenario. Have you guys ever watched this shit?
quicksand porn.
No,
Quicksand porn.
Fuck.
Never
Look
heard
it up. It's going to either get you off or give you nightmares.
gotta
For me, it was the latter.
Then what is it? A race?
It,
You gonna come first, or you gonna fucking
Put it-
drown in the quicksand?
I don't want to give it away. It gave me anxiety. It gave
Really?
me full blown an anxiety attack. Yeah, it's fuck. I have claustrophobia. It's fucked up.
Yeah, there must be a lot of quicksand pits over there in Minnesota.
Oh no, there's none.
Holy shit! You ain't fucking lying. What
no, it's
the
fucked
fuck?
up. It's
Oh my
fucked up. No, there's
God
another.
damn.
Yeah, bro, like near death type situations.
So this is like creepy.
Yeah,
So it's pretty much for those out there that can't really watch it. I'm guessing from the looks of it, it's like women who are naked in quicksand, like suffering near death.
yeah, it's fucked
I
up.
know what I'm gonna be doing later on now. Shit.
You're gonna be going to search for quicksand holes.
Pornhub right there, pop right up.
He didn't even use his incognito tab. He's like,
Hell no, I got that shit on speed fucking button.
on speed button. He just went back to
Yeah,
1996 with the speed
button.
dial and shit.
Wow, this is great.
Here we go.
This is
You got yourself a new thumbnail for the show Sunday, Mark.
Yeah, I thought I'd seen it.
Here we go.
Mark. I got one even better. Have you ever heard of down blousing?
No, what's that?
This is the same dude that fucking was talking about quicksand down blousing. Now this one's a lot less anxiety stricken, but it doesn't actually ever get naked and there's no actual sex involved. It's one of the most popular categories on Pornhub. Type in down blousing. And it's literally just watching women do mundane shit, like telling the husband what to do. And so, not like in a demeaning way or in a bad way, but there's no bra and it's like a loose fitting shirt. It's
Is it like
exactly-
upskirts but down the blouse kind of?
I've
yeah,
heard of that.
yeah.
That's big in the UK.
Is it?
Oh, it is?
It's
Yes.
fucking crazy.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I think I've seen it.
They have like women that just cook dinner.
Yeah.
You'll just sit in the kitchen, they're cooking dinner, or they're cleaning the house.
Yes, cleaning the house. That's a big one.
Yeah, that's all UK. That's big in the UK. Any UK people watching, you guys are freaks.
Hashtag UK Vapors.
I gotta broaden my porn horizon.
I know.
Apparently, damn.
How I'm assuming the same guy that
Holy
rolls over
shit.
and fucks a cold, wet blob is the same dude who jerks off to chicks making them dinner. It only makes sense.
Mark's like, I gotta find the kitchen episode.
Ooh, I hear in this one she makes a solid Thanksgiving turkey. That's not the UK version though.
Oh,
See the Christmas ham on this bitch's table. Wendy.
oh yeah. Abel has experience in this one here. He says you should see what they do in Japan in the trains and buses.
Oh shit! Now
What
I'm
do they
curious.
do?
What do they do?
Yeah, tell us about it, Abel.
Yeah, Abel.
Abel,
Abel,
or
come on.
it's Abel. Oh yeah, that's right. Abel. My bad.
Oh my God, he has to tell us now.
I've seen videos of random like Chinese men like jerking off on the train, like just whip it out and just start beating off in front of a crowd. I don't know if that's normal, but it was pretty screwed up.
So I don't know if that's normal anywhere. If it's gonna be normal, it sounds like it'd be normal in fucking New York on the subways and shit.
No, it's not in New York. That ain't happening. Mike needs to drink more. He talk more when he drink. But I haven't stopped talking. Where you been?
You've been talking.
I just want we just want all you guys to be quiet just for me to talk.
I think it's because they like you.
Anyway, this is normal in Japan.
Taylor, how do you know that?
See, that's crazy, right?
Love you, Stan. Deuces.
Yes, I'm coming to the UK, Vape Invader.
I used to watch
wanted
so
to
much
know.
porno that I thought I used to always watch like the housekeeping where like the dude sitting there and the housekeeper walks by. So I was living in an apartment once and there was two Polish housekeepers that were cleaning the hallway. So I was home alone and I decided to get naked and open my door like 3/4 of the way and sit in my computer chair naked while the chick was out there vacuuming. And I thought she was going to come in and start blowing me, but it never happened. I think.
Oh my God. I can picture Mark doing something like that. Oh my God.
Never happened.
And he has a horrific picture.
Which part never happened? You doing it?
No,
Or
where
the
she
blowjob?
walked in and where she actually walked in, but no. I'm like, son of a bitch. Yeah,
She
so
didn't
that's-
walk in?
No, she never walked in.
Oh.
Oh, it wasn't actually like a porn.
No, yeah, no, she was in the hallway of the apartment building, like vacuuming, and she got down like to the first floor where I was, and as she was vacuuming, my door was like 3/4 of the way open, and I was sitting there naked, so she could see me if she was looking through the door.
And Mark was praying, please come in.
Now, did you leave money?
No, I should have put some money. If I had some money, I should have laid it down on the rug and like.
Or just a trail of ones, like, like a
Yes.
carrot trail for
Yeah.
rabbits?
Oh well, if you would have done that, yeah, she might have come.
You can try that now over there where you live.
Yeah.
Put it out on the sidewalk coming up to your front door.
I'll need more than that, probably hundreds.
Thank you so much, Leah.
Oh my God. This show's
That's
crazy.
what I learned. Like the shit you see in porno is not real.
No.
It just doesn't happen, huh?
You still watching those videos, Mark, where they have the people that like can't get themselves off, and they have like a group of people that will actually come to your house for you to
Yeah,
get you off or something?
Whatever maids or the nurses that jerk off the disabled. I think it's in the
What
UK or whatever.
Mark is big on those videos.
It's called like the Heavenly Angels or some shit. And they come to
Look
your
at
house
that.
covered by insurance and they jerk you off.
My
Wow.
channel is so fucking tame.
Mark tried to get a job there.
But they only do that for the men. What about the disabled women?
I don't know about the women. That part they didn't show, but the men they do.
I don't know.
Mark
I
applied for
think
the men's
that's
part.
that's very sexist. I don't think that's fair.
Yeah, they should have like
And play with the women too. I don't
19
think it's fair.
Jungle Book looking dudes come up to this chick. She's never had an orgasm. What the fuck, Mark? You've expanded my horizon to the point where like I'm a little nervous to walk past that threshold.
He's just writing all this stuff down. Okay, I'll
Yeah.
see this later.
Oh,
Like taking notes, right?
Believe me, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna review this review or I'm gonna review this video. I'm gonna be sitting there having 17 tabs open. I'm gonna have a special playlist called Inspired by Mark.
There you go.
Dude, you found quicksand porn. That's the most screwed up shit I think I've seen.
You
It's
get
pretty-
really
It's pretty
Fuck.
strange, bro. It's hey,
Really?
I didn't say I watched it. I said I had to see it. I could not click on there's those thumbnails clickbait, it's clickbait. And when I found out it wasn't clickbait and it was actually a frame from the video is where I had to stop. It's so sad. You ever have a popsicle melt on you because you're talking to somebody, they won't shut the fuck up, and all you want to do is eat this popsicle, but you don't want to look super homoerotic in front of somebody shoving it down your throat, and it just melts on you. And when you're done and they walk away and it's a sad puddle in your hand, that's what it was like. I was jerking off, and slowly my dick just started to deflate along with my dreams and fantasies and egos all gone. And then I was just watching out of horror because I wanted to make sure she was okay. Spoiler alert, she was fine.
Kaylin wants to know what the fuck is a Jungle Book looking dude look like?
You ever watch the cartoon Jungle Book?
Yes.
There you go. Some tan dude with a six-pack, long hair, jumping from trees. Minus the butt
Isn't
flap.
that like Fabio in some of these romance novels?
That motherfucker's blonde. There's no blondes in the jungle. The melanin content cannot withstand the sun. They'd have to be like paper sack brown and below. There'd have to be some fucking meathead looking dude. Fucking speaking of meatheads, have you guys tried juggernauts in the what the fuck RDA did I just pick up?
How many energy drinks did you have?
This is me natural. This is me natural. You have no idea. When I don't take my medication, it's like that much more.
That's his apple juice kicking in there.
I've only had.
I thought the apple juice was going to tone him down.
I've had. Yeah, that's why I tend to drink apple juices on live streams, and it does the opposite. It kind of counteracts my meds.
Yeah, Kaylin says send them my way. And I'm sorry, but in chat for all the females, do you think that it is very sexist that these nurses come in for just the disabled men, or is it just me?
No, I watched the amputee chick once. There's definitely not just disabled men getting it.
Oh, so you're into those videos?
No, again, it was a Mark Fagan thumbnail special. Again,
let me be clear here. There's not videos out there of this. It's a service that they were
right, but I think that service should extend to women.
They might have women, but the women that were coming there, they were not like good looking. They didn't get naked. They just were like had a regular nurse outfit. They wore a rubber glove, and they just
shut
sat
the fuck up.
Like that. Yep.
Well, hold on. There has to be video if you know what's going on, unless you've had it done to you.
No, there's a video of the service, but they don't show it.
No, I think didn't you play one in a Zoom room where it was?
I did.
They don't show it. They show this part. But they don't. I think it's covered, right?
Yeah, they don't like show it.
I'm so fucking intrigued. This is real.
It's in the UK. It's somewhere in the UK or something. It's not in the US. I know that, but I thought it was
again in the UK.
It's a genius idea. I don't know where. I don't know how I came across it. Oh, I know how I came across it. But I won't explain that.
Same time when you're searching for breastfeeding videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
Talking out with Batman brings up a good point. Mike is super chill, a little too chill, because I want to know what Mike's seen to make him go crazy. Like, what would make you as excited as I'm excited about Fagan's discoveries? Now, what makes you excited? Because that means you've seen some shit, bro.
Oh yeah, but it doesn't get me excited.
I'm not saying it. I'm excited in just terms of things like that exist. I'm happy for.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. But I don't know. What do you want me to talk about? What makes me get?
What
excited?
is the most fucking weird shit you've seen? No, I'm not talking about.
Not excited. Just like to be like, oh my god, like that's interesting.
Not really interesting. The stuff that makes me go like, oh, is the videos ST plays all the time, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but that's
beheading videos and people getting hit by cars and crazy stuff like that. Videos. You ever watch those? Like those live leak videos?
Nope.
What was that one dude doing where he was like in not in like an industrial warehouse with machinery or something?
Nope.
And it was like a roller, and his shirt got caught or something, and it pulled him in to the roller.
Oh no!
I thought he's like nobody.
We were going the total opposite way, but okay.
The question: what do I don't see anything that wows me. I see stuff that's like, oh my fucking lord!
No, we want something more interesting.
I'm talking about fucking porn. You're talking about people getting.
We're talking about mutilation.
Yeah, you're talking about
we haven't even opened up the door to BDSM.
I don't really watch any porn, to tell you the truth. I can form it.
I know the video that really disturbs Mike, and it'll make him leave the room immediately, is Mr. Hands.
I'm getting texts right now.
Oh my god,
he hates it.
Oh.
People are telling me
you should look up Mr. Hands.
Yep.
No, I'm scared to.
Dude, Mr. Hands.
It's a horse. He's probably at least 18 inches long, and he shoves it all the way inside this guy, and it eventually kills the guy. But
Oh,
Well, yeah, would kill him.
he didn't die like in the video, but I think a few days later he died.
I've watched the one where the girl got killed by the horse. I've seen that one. The horse finished the fuck up and then finished her with his fucking hoofs. Pretty fucked up video.
Wow.
The worst one that I saw was this Japanese. There's two of them. There's three, but there's two specifically. This one was really recent. Dude in the wingsuit. You guys watch him hit the bridge in front of his family?
No.
It's not.
I haven't seen that.
It's not the visual that fucks you up. It's the noise that the wife and the fucking family makes.
I can't watch that kind of shit.
No, I can't either. Again, one of the fucking viewers emails me knowing I don't like gore. Like, hey, check this cool wingsuit. I'm like, oh, I love extreme sports. Ping! It hits the fucking bridge. And bro, that sound is still in my head as I will one day forget the sound of, like, I don't know, my children being born, but that ping and that wife screaming will be there. It's fucked up. But there was the other one that fucks me up visually. My brother used to be fucking watching this. So my brother.
Disclaimer in chat.
What is his name?
The disclaimer in chat.
Yeah, I got a disclaimer.
You guys seen the glass jar where the guy sits on the glass?
Yes, I did.
jar? Yeah, that's
Fucked up.
Oh,
Those are gruesome. Let's get back to like some happy moments.
This is the last one. This is the
What
last
make
one.
you happy? You know, that kind of moment.
This one ends happy. So this Japanese dude commits suicide. He jumps off of it. I only know because it was leaked CCTV footage. Jumps off a skyscraper in Japan, and there's no blood, not one drop of blood. The dude's bottom half of his torso hits the top of the car. His top half of the torso, his skin is stretched. I mean, I shit you not, I might be able to get Mark's dick into it. It's thin. It splits dude's body, and the top half is laying flat on the concrete. The bottom half flat on top of the car. It's crushed, obviously, but a solid 3 or 4 foot stretch of skin and shit inside. Now, the reason I say it ends happy is because the dude wanted to die. He succeeded.
Where do you find this video at?
Gorgasm and ogrish.com.
I gotta Google.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, it was a successful day for him.
There's a comment in there from Edward if you want to read it.
Oh, he dated a midget and had true midget sex.
There you go.
Oh,
That sounds exciting. I would like to witness that.
I'm only curious because of what the fuck was that porn star's name?
I don't know.
Is a midget's vagina as deep as like a standard vagina?
It is.
Mostly their torso and everything is the same as an average size person. It's just the limbs, the arms and the legs that are short.
Which is also bizarre because the dudes' wieners are the exact same normal size, which makes it look like they're fucking walking around with these hog logs. Because they have a full scale dick on a half scale person.
Hangs down to his kneecaps.
Yeah, and he whips it out, and from afar you're like, God damn! And then you realize, oh, that's the same size as mine. It works out.
Yeah, so that would be okay then. So I don't think that that's any. Yeah, I think that that's really cool.
right, bud.
Oh, God.
There's a lot of little people that are really, really pretty.
Yeah.
Really pretty.
I don't know.
Knocks out. That's my boy.
I might feel weird like having sex with a midget. I don't know. It just wouldn't feel right for some reason, but
I don't know.
I've seen nice ones.
There's some little people have big booties, man. The chick from the Big World Small Person or whatever the fuck that show is. One of the chicks that's on there, like, and it's not just one. It's like, I don't know if I'm trying not to be stereotypical here, but goddamn booty for days.
Yeah, they do.
This feels awkwardly. What would you call it? Racist? That's not racist. What the fuck is that?
Well, we're not making fun of them. We're actually kind of like
Complimenting them.
Curious.
Yeah, complimenting them and interested.
Fuck that part. Now I'm just curious on what would it be called if you discriminated against little people? What would that be? That's not racist, not sexist, not.
Take the best cock pick.
What would it be?
What would that be? I almost fucked up and said species. That's the same species. Would that be ableist? They're not disabled. They all work normally.
Discrimination.
Nothing like being called little people or little person or something.
You're a sizist.
Midgist. Dwarfist?
Midgetism.
Shortcutting.
Yeah, that's not cutting down people.
Max,
Yeah, what is the proper terminology for it?
Yeah, look that shit up.
Yeah.
Dark
It's
Angel
little.
has booty for days.
I think it's little people.
Yeah, they're called little people.
No, right, but I'm trying to figure out what the terminology is if you discriminated against that specific sect of group or sect of
It's
person.
just being
My head hurts. We gotta stop.
rude.
Don't be so rudest. Now
Next
I'm
topic.
glad we're having these conversations because now I know exactly how far I can take it elsewhere.
Really? Use
Yes.
my channel?
No, you're the one that started it. You brought this whole, and then Mark brings out a fucking dildo. So at this point, hey, this may as well be.
I didn't get all in it. I just opened the door and said, "Come on in."
This is true.
Let's
true.
talk about it.
Mark skipped his way in. I
This
was
is like instead of Dear
looking through.
Abby, this is Dear Wendy. Just come in, talk about it.
so that Dear Abby thing, does that date? I've heard the saying. What does that date back to? That's got to go to something, right?
It was like something in the newspaper where people would write in like questions about relationships or things like that and ask Abby, and Abby would answer.
Oh my God, we had so before the internet, really, before Twitter, in high school, there was one of those for the sex ed teacher. It was just a box, and before real trolls on the internet, people would troll this fucking poor teacher with questions, and she would fucking answer them, and it would get to the point of where, you know, that feeling, but where borderlines on embarrassment and erection at the same time, especially when you're like 15 years old and you're like, my dick's not listening because my dick doesn't see what my eyeballs see and who's saying the words that are saying them, kind of a thing. It was so fucked. Who's this person? Oh God, Mike's.
Did Mike leave?
Yeah,
I think he probably got a phone call or something.
Oh,
probably his wife yelling at him,
Yeah.
talking about.
probably
"You
like
watch
you will
porn?"
never be on Wendy's show again.
Ever.
This is worse than reading.
I caught you watching porn. It's in your fucking history, Mike. Talking about he doesn't watch porn. Talking about you don't need porn. Why don't you need it? We're not having sex. This is fucked up. This is fucked up. I take it back.
Porn's all I got right now, so it is what it is.
Where are you, bro? That's not your house, is it?
No, I'm in a hotel in Illinois.
Nobody's. Oh, you're fucking just a couple hours from me.
I'm in
Where?
Southern Illinois,
Oh no, you're not.
Mount Vernon area.
I'm
Hey,
in.
Jesus, I'm not a watcher. I'm a performer.
Yeah. I have a feeling it's a weird fetish performing though, bro.
Oh, that's awesome.
It took him that whole time he was off cam to come back with that.
I had to go take a leak, man.
How did you pause it like that with your visuals? Are you using OBS?
That's right, Taylor. That's right.
Zoom. You're not on Zoom right now?
Yeah, I'm on Zoom.
Bottom. Put your cursor on the bottom of the screen. There's a little mute button and a stop video button.
You got to upload your
Oh.
profile picture
Oh, okay.
Zoom account,
Yes.
and then when you turn your camera off, that photo pops up.
Yeah, that would be very.
Yeah, but on the way they're streaming off it, it doesn't show it on during the yeah, it actually eliminates a box.
Oh, you got.
Everybody's trying it.
So if we all shut our cameras off, it'll look like just Wendy's live.
Right now it's just
It's Wendy.
now Wendy's
Thank you,
by herself
welcome
right
back.
now. Hi, Wendy.
Photo of
Hi.
he was like 13.
Boy, look who's popping in.
Hey, fuck you. That was a picture taken last
That
fall.
was saying you were like 13. Look at that photo.
That's right, Chris. That's right.
J Vapes wasn't around when I was 13, son. Let's see. There goes that porn popping up. Those
Yeah, I
pop-up.
know. I did minimize it though. Sorry about that. You know, once you hit a spot, you know, pop-ups all over the place.
That's why you got to run a Mac. In incognito, it works out. Sure, it gets slower over
Mike,
time.
start talking about vape products, please.
Ivan's like, Mike, yeah.
Sorry, Ivan.
This is a vaping show?
Didn't we already go over the buffets?
Yeah, we did that part.
Yeah. Hold up the sign again.
Oh yeah, we got it just in
Yeah.
case.
Yeah. There you go. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Here.
That would make a nice warning
There we
sign
go.
with Mike creep.
There's some juice.
Oh yeah, while you're showing that, I'm like this. There we
Thank
go.
you. There we go.
Best I can do.
Now back to vaping.
That's right, Beauty and the Vape says. It says live stream. It doesn't say
Oh,
vape.
now Ivan says back to porn. I guess he's over that.
Well,
Back to
technically, her name says Wendy Vapes, so Vapes is in the title. So
Yeah, it's Wendy Vapes, but on what is kind of it's regardless. Vapes on porn. She vapes in
Wendy
porn.
Vapes. Yeah, that's true. You got a point there.
Wendy vapes while doing porn.
Yep. I would rather watch her oil her coil.
Wouldn't we all?
I presume you can see it though. To take one of those feminist classes where they use mirrors, like in Fried Green to Mayos.
Oh, yes. Of
Yeah.
course. Yeah.
Examine the vagine.
Got to turn myself on somehow.
Right. It only takes fucking sand pits and midgets.
Actually, usually I record myself so that I can watch it back later.
God, you're honest. I appreciate your honesty.
I mean, because I don't trust porn because it's got too many viruses no matter what you're doing, and then so
I've done that before. I recorded myself and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm that small!" Like I just couldn't believe myself.
No, you have to zoom in.
It was
You gotta use
horrible.
your high-tech camera.
Yeah.
It's so early for this. It is so fucking early for this. 7:36. I know so much about Mark.
If you think I'm bad, you should talk to Brian, Vapor Chronicles. Oh my god.
I know the Chronicles is bad, but I thought of you. Oh man.
No, yeah.
You don't watch Mark's live show, huh? On Sundays?
No, my Sundays are reserved for my children.
Right. I'm saying if you watched any of Mark's live shows on Sundays, then you would understand him.
Yeah.
You would have known him.
What time do you go live?
7 Central.
I'll put the kids to bed early this week.
It gets pretty bad sometimes.
Or pretty good depending on who's watching, depending on how it goes.
Yeah, it's all dick jokes and
Hashtag faking winks with a micro lens.
Gotta use
I always
those.
try to catch a Sunday show, but it comes on too late. So, and I got to be up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I can't do it. So I usually watch it while getting ready Monday mornings.
God, I'd hate to have to get up at 4 in the morning. Oh.
I love it.
And like I was telling them, I drive 102 miles a day.
Now, Thesis, you get up early for work, or you get up early because you like getting up early?
Because I like getting up early. And then
Because then he can jack off real quick, and then
Yeah.
I understand the reasoning for that, because then you have like more of a full day. Like
yes.
you have
And
a lot.
I used to when I all I did was worked in studios and recording. We toured and shit. I got so used to being a night owl. Eventually, it felt like I was missing out on something.
Mhm.
Most people feel the opposite. Like, oh, dude, I wish I want to go on tour with you guys, fucking watch you. And that's one part of it. But if that's all you if you eat steak 5 days a week, eventually you're gonna want chicken.
Mhm.
So like when we did that, the night owl shit for years, and all of a sudden I stopped remembering what mornings looked like. I was
oh
like,
wow.
yeah, and I was like, what the fuck? Being up before 2 o'clock in the afternoon was like that was a novelty.
Yeah, actually, I go to bed like at 4 in the morning.
Really?
Yeah, but I'm up 9:30. 9:30.
Damn.
Yeah, see, Bob Squad
Gas and shit.
Vapes knows what I'm talking about.
I need like, if I get like 5 hours of sleep, I'm fine.
Oh, me too. 5 is solid. That's my
Yeah,
my
that's the way I do it. But I can't
do that.
I can't go to sleep. Probably, what do you go to bed at then? At midnight? 11?
yeah, about midnight, 1 o'clock, something like that.
That's crazy. Actually, Sunday night, After I finished my live stream at 5:30 in the morning.
What?
I
Wow.
was done with the live stream. I was live for 4 hours. So I
Holy
went live at 1:30 in the morning, ended at 5:30 in the morning. I went to bed at 6:30 that morning, and I woke up at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. That felt weird, just getting
Yeah.
up at
Wow.
1 o'clock. It's like,
Feels like half your day was gone.
yeah.
That's I got two kids. Like, I got two young boys. You know what I mean? So I also that, and then I'd find time to fucking go to the gym. Fucking find time to work in the house. Fucking, I had to build a deck last summer. Like, it was basically me and a couple dudes. So it was like there's a lot of shit that I got to fucking do by my damn self, which is fine. And I love it. I also didn't realize how much work YouTube takes.
It takes a lot.
What do you do for? I mean, you get up at 5:30 in the morning. Do you have a job you go to? Do you work for anybody? Are you?
No, YouTube is
work for yourself?
YouTube is my main gig. I DJ on the side too. When I do carpentry on the side, I love carpentry. Like it's like my I can just shut the fuck up, put headphones in, listen to a podcast, and work with wood. Thank God Mark's here not to hear that.
And I could vouch on his carpentry. I could vouch on his carpentry because I have he built this beautiful stand, and I actually got it right here. Should I grab it and show it? Actually, I got to take off everything.
Thesis? Really?
It was a one-off. I didn't
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Dude, this is
I messaged him and said, "Oh my God, that's gorgeous." He's like, "Yeah, it's for my patrons."
Well, no, this is right here. This is the one that I upgraded it. Put it that way. I had to, and I got two more in the garage finished up. You're not supposed to say that on the live stream, Wendy. Fuck. The other ones were. The patrons one, because I have 4 more of those that are be given away.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Yeah.
Damn. So why can I not say it? They're not gonna know. They're not on my channel.
They are. Half of my patrons are your patrons.
Really?
Yes.
And then you took 3 more?
I'm sorry.
Here we go.
I already know who this is going to. This is going to be the grand prize winner for the patron giveaway. This one I made. This is an actual 1932. I don't know, like little mason jar holder. And I went through and inlaid each and every one of these washers by fucking hand. Had to disassemble the whole thing. But the clear coat that's on Mike Vapes' RDA stand is the same shit that I use on this, and it fucking turns into glass. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. I like this. This is actually perfect because everything that I had on there is I have a new RDA that's coming.
I watched him make that too.
So I have the new RDA that I have. I got them all on here, all the colors.
Does that fold at all? Can you fold it, or are they stationary?
No, it's you could nails. The only thing I had to do with this one here was enlarge the holes.
Did you? By how much, if you don't mind me asking?
I can't remember the bit size I used. I just went one size up, but let me grab an RDA. Like for example, right now I could just put it.
Yep.
And it sits in there. I couldn't get this in. I had to actually try and screw it in. So I was like, you know what? I got everything here. So up, and I opened up the holes on it. And I think it had to do with the when you did the poly on here.
Yep. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, when I put the poly over it, probably
poly is going to take up
the holes. Yeah, a little bit smaller.
Yep.
These ones I tapped. Huge shout out to my boy Josh. He hooked me up with a tap for the exact size for a 510. So the only reason why I did that is because the last one I made, they just slipped in and out of the holes, and whenever dude bumped it, you know, especially if it had liquid in the tank, it would fall out. So I tapped all these holes, you know, specifically to actually screw in, and the bottom slots are all from mods.
That's awesome.
That's beautiful. That's gorgeous.
I don't want to, but it's 8 o'clock. I got to get my kids ready for tomorrow's their first day of school.
No problem. Thank you so much for being on. It was a pleasure having you.
Guys,
I really appreciate it.
Mark, you really fucking scarred me, but I enjoyed the shit out of it. Mike, I'm gonna have a hard time. So the first time Mark fucked me up psychologically, when he went on the live chat, he gave me $20. Mike gave me $20, something like that. I was super ecstatic. Didn't even know these guys knew I existed, basically, and then proceeded to talk about bleaching his asshole. And that is where all my respect in the world was like, hey, this is a dude you've been looking up to for a long fucking time. And now I know there's bleach on his butthole.
There you go.
So that right there is love.
You
okay?
can't, you know, everybody likes their own, you know, the way they like it. So
hey, Mike joined in, and at that point I couldn't speak because I had 2 heavy hitters in bleaching buttholes.
We were
And-
actually
and-
all in a room watching your show that night.
Yep.
Seriously?
There was a bunch of people. Yeah, we were all watching your show that night.
Fucking damn it. All bleaching buttholes?
Yep, all of us.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even want to know who else was in there. That's depressing. All right, my Ninja Kitties. I love y'all. How do I just fucking just hit the leave meeting thing?
Yep.
That's it.
I'm gonna start
Leave
using
meeting.
Thank you so much, Thesis.
Before
Thank
you
you.
leave, though, tell everybody where to find you.
Oh, huge shout out to Wendy Vapes for having me on. You can find me at all social medias at Thesis himself. Email at thesis himself at gmail.com. Vaping with Thesis on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Thesis himself, patreon.com/Thesis himself, SoundCloud. All my music is up there. I've got 2 more tracks being released early. It'll be end of September that I'm releasing. A music video I'm going to be coming out with relatively shortly. It's been music. So, yes. Thank you guys. Much love.
Awesome. Love you.
Later, brother.
Later.
Okay, so it's just me and 3 guys again.
Now we got the foursome going.
Here we go.
It was a little too much with 4, you know, like each one has to have like, is it like one has one tit, one has the other tit? You know, I mean, it's just.
You're going to say each one's
What?
the
It
whole
was
is what you're
just
going
way
to say. Oh, man. You're bad.
Oh, boy.
Thesis. I like Thesis. I've been subbed to Thesis for. I think Thesis might have been probably when I first started watching YouTube videos.
Mhm.
I'd sub to him.
Mhm.
I sub to him because he's good looking.
Yeah.
And then I started watching him. I kind of do
A
that.
long time
It's
ago.
like,
Then
depending on how good
then you
looking are,
unmuted
it's
him,
how
right?
fun. Huh?
You unmuted him?
Did I unmute him?
No, I'm saying you were watching him, but then you ended up unmuting him.
Oh, yes. I was just watching because I don't know. It was something about his mouth and the way he talked. And I was just like, oh, and then I was like, oh shit, he's got vape gear.
His videos are much different. I will tell you that.
He's changed up his style though. Like the last maybe like 20 videos that he's put up, he's changed his format the way he does them. They're pretty good.
Yeah, I think he's getting even better and better.
Yep.
I didn't like when he was starting him with the download portion. It was like right from the intro, it was like all down low, in which he had switched it to that. And then I think he switched it a different way.
Yep. Well, that's what we do as content creators.
Well, I like seeing his face. So when it was just his hands, then I had to imagine other things. You know?
So we switch it up to find what's better and what works and what doesn't work.
That's what I always say.
Yep. Right, Josh?
What?
There we go. I'm trying to get you in a conversation here. You're like, who, me?
I've been live all fucking day. So I'm like, but he has changed his style because I watched when he did the interview thing with Vaping with Twisted 419 or whatever it is.
Is he back to
And,
420 yet, or is he still 419?
No, he's
I
back
don't
to
even know.
420 again.
He is? Okay,
Oh.
that's what I thought.
Wait, he
Actually-
changed it back?
I should have checked because when I did the video for his RDA, I put 419, and then people were like, he's 420 now. Go,
I
whatever.
put 419 too, and nobody said anything to me.
Yeah.
Then again, you know, how small am I compared to you?
Well, I got
A lot more
the
people saw it with you.
all the grammar Nazis love watching me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I like when you use that marker too.
Like, if you mispronounce something, there's always everybody in the comment section always telling you how to pronounce shit. Like,
Oh, the best is it never fails. A smoke video.
yep.
It's not smoke, it's smock. Do you see an E in there? So I come back and tell them, I don't see a C in there. Learn how to spell. And if you knew anything about when smoke came out, it was Smoke Tech.
Yeah.
It used to be SMOKETECH.com, and they changed it to Smoke Tech without the E there because people were saying it's not smoke, it's vapor. You shouldn't call yourself smoke. So they're like, okay, we'll misspell smoke. So it's not smoke. Smoke, this could be now a different meaning, you know, because of the way it's spelled. But no, you got to have the people. It's smock. It's
Oh,
smock.
I get those too. I get those too, and I'm like, you know what? Just call them and ask them yourself because I'm not fighting about it.
Then it's like,
Especially when
who
you go to vape
cares?
shops.
Who cares? All I know is that I actually, at one event, the owner of Smoke Tech was there, and I asked him, right? If you're going to ask somebody, you're going to ask the owner, right?
Yep.
I'm like, I pronounce your company as Smoke. Am I saying it correctly? He's like, yes. There you go.
I actually contacted him because I was getting a lot of comments, and they said that it doesn't matter to them which way you say it.
Yeah. It doesn't matter, but the proper is Smoke.
As long as you know how to spell it, that's it.
That's it. I love going in a shop and hear people saying smock. Well, you know why they say smock? Because there's a certain reviewer, well, the biggest reviewer on YouTube, and he calls them smock.
Yep.
So people hear him say it and think that he's pronouncing it correctly, where he's not.
Smock Tech.
Yep. Anyway.
Good old Ronnie Cash is in chat. Holy shit.
Ooh, hey, Ronnie.
Talk about
Welcome. I haven't seen you in like years.
Ronnie Cash.
Yeah, all these people are popping in, and I'm like, yeah, they haven't been around me in a while. It's just because of you guys.
So, Josh, what do you got upcoming review-wise? Anything good?
I got the recurve I'm going to be doing next. The Squonker, yeah.
Anything else?
Everything else is at the house. I can't do anything until I get it. So
right
now,
is it all right if I do a little interview here? Like I could interview Josh on your channel, Wendy? Thank
Definitely.
you. So anyway, Josh, you're known as somebody who likes to be controversial, right? You like to start. You like to start a little drama.
I'll start it when it calls for.
You like to talk a little trash, even when you don't have the correct information. You do like doing that, and then you apologize, obviously, afterwards.
Yeah. Pretty much.
That is true.
Village idiot in the chat. Anyway, you seen a certain reviewer did a review for the Drop Solo. Did you agree with his review?
Certain reviewer did a drop
solo video today. Did you agree with his review?
I didn't see his video he did today.
Oh, okay. I thought you seen it.
No.
Okay.
I'll watch it later on, and if I don't agree with it, I'm definitely going to say something.
You're muted, Batman.
What's up? What's up? I didn't want to interrupt.
No, you're never an interruption. You're my eye candy. You can be here.
Oh shit.
What's up, Wepa?
What's going on, brother? How you
doing? So, Mark, you got anything to say to Batman?
We cleared
Here we go.
Dude, you were just talking trash yesterday.
Don't start that shit.
That he was afraid to come again. You were saying yesterday to NVE.
Yeah, we cleared it on trucking show.
When was that?
After NVE.
But yesterday you were saying that you were flexing your muscles. You remember talking about it? And
I don't remember this.
Showed up again?
I don't remember this.
I don't know. I'm changing Batman's name to Papi Chulo.
Oh shit.
Real quick, Mike was talking about. So there's certain reviewer that reviewed it. I just looked it up. Did he say bad things about it?
No. I just wanted to hear.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to hear Truckin's thoughts. That's all. There's a reason. There's a reason why. But he hasn't watched it yet.
I gotta watch it now.
I haven't watched it yet.
Where are you? Are you home? Or are you in a rig?
I'm on the rig. Yeah. We got that tropical storm. They don't know whether it's going to turn into a hurricane. Right now, it went from 30-mile-an-hour winds to 50. And I think tomorrow they're expecting 75-mile-an-hour winds. So it's going to be really fun tomorrow.
Damn.
You're in the Gulf, right?
Yeah. Yep. I work deep water, so it's 4,500 feet deep. So yeah, 20, 30-foot waves ain't no thing out here.
Damn.
Yeah. Sleep good.
Now, and when there's like a hurricane or tropical storm, whatever, do you feel anything on there, movement wise?
Everything. Yeah, this thing, you feel everything.
Feel everything. Huh?
It's like walking on, exactly like walking on a waterbed.
Right.
That's what it feels like. Yeah, you definitely get it all. But I mean, that's how we feed the family. So.
Oh yeah.
What? Yeah, they actually evacuated. They got a group of people out today. So You know, actually they were lucky to go home, but there's always a group that has to stay. So
Right.
Oh, so you're saying?
I'm here. I'll be here.
When do you find out though?
Huh?
When do you find out?
When do I find out? We've been found out.
Okay.
They're just, you know, yep, we're the ones that are going to sit on it. So ride this thing out.
Like if it does become a hurricane, you're just gonna be through it, right?
Pretty much, if they would get us off of here, it would have to be early tomorrow, depending on the size of it. If they don't, we'll pretty much be here.
Do you usually just like, it depends on what category it is?
Yeah, like now, if it were to go, let's say if it would go like a high 1, they'd get us out of here.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, we have ridden on a low category 1 out here.
I mean, nobody stays on there.
Yeah.
It's total evacuation if it hits like a category 1 or 2, for example.
Like a 2 and above, yeah, then it's complete.
Yeah, but a category 1, then you just stay through it.
Sometimes, I mean, pretty much something like that. They'll pretty much, when it gets that high, they'll tell everybody just stay inside, nobody go outside. I mean, because you know we do got pipe and everything, even though we tie everything down.
Yeah.
People in the chat asking, Batman works on oil rig.
Yep. Yeah, I will actually work on what's considered a tension leg platform. Like most of the oil rigs, like an oil rig, a lot of them, they're fixed to the ground. You know, they're bolted to the ground. The one that I'm on, it floats and it's just held to the sea floor with chains.
Yeah, that's usually with the ones that are deep.
Yeah.
I mean, far out, you know, away from land.
Like, I know you saw the movie though in 2010, the one that burned in 2010. The Horizon.
Yep.
Well, the one I work on is next to it. It's 40 miles apart.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, Wendy. I didn't. Wrong message. Wrong person.
So
yeah, that was
Really?
crazy.
So I'm not your friend anymore? My God. He doesn't just text me to text me.
People asking anchored, right? Obviously, they have to have something to keep it in place.
yeah, well, it's more than anchored. I mean, they do have it where they have like what do you call it?
Doesn't it have like propellers or something where it?
No, that's a drilling rig. A drilling rig does that.
Yeah.
This is stationary. This is a production rig. Now you see all right, now I'm going to explain this because I mean it's a lot different. Like the Horizon was only one well, and if you saw the movie, they pretty much based it. That was one well.
Right.
And you saw how nasty it got.
Yeah.
The oil rig I work on has 24.
Damn.
Ooh.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think it's 13 of them are natural gas. So if you think like that accident that happened on Horizon was nasty, this one here, it'll get the blowing before anything else. With as much natural gas that flows through this platform, I wouldn't even want to imagine. I don't think we'd make it off of here, to be honest.
You guys have like an evacuation type of setup thing, like boats or something on there, or something to get away if you have.
Yes. Every Sunday they do a mandatory federal Coast Guard drill that we have to do every week, once a week. So that way you practice that fire. It's like a fire drill.
Yeah.
You practice it every week constantly so much because they want to embed that in your head. So that way, if in a true life incident, it just becomes instinct and reaction. Like, you just do it.
Now, like, let's say like those the fire drills thing is, let's say it gets, you fail. What happens? Do they get fined or do they make, remove the crew, put a new crew?
They can, or what they'll do, they'll just situate people, because they have assigned lifeboats. So everybody every certain amount of personnel, 80 people per lifeboat. They're all assigned. So you have to go to your designated boat. When you go to a check-in, we all have our names on our hard hats. I got it out in the hall. So it's within the commotion, you have to have your name visible. So you go up to the person that's checking everybody off, you put your head down and you say your name loud. So they don't have to look up. They're looking at their list and it's just cross it off, keep going. I mean, they want to minimize time because
Oh yeah, every second counts.
Something like this, believe it or not, I think it's like maybe you have a 15-minute window.
Ooh.
Yeah, and so it's pretty much, yeah, it's I mean, it's dangerous work, but I mean, every time you put gas in your car, people like us are the ones that help make that possible. You know what I mean? Every time you heat your home,
Yep.
it's guys like us that are out here doing it. I mean, it's a career we chose.
Well, thank you for it.
You know, it is what it is.
Now, how does it work now? Do you like work a certain amount of time, then you get off a certain amount of time, or?
We are able to work 21 days straight, but like I'm core being a superintendent. So I work a schedule. It's 2 weeks out here, 1 week at home. So at the end of the month, that's why I say I work 3 weeks out of the month. I'm on here.
Right.
And, you know, sometimes if they need it, we'll work over. We'll work 21 days at a time. How the hours work, it's 14, 16, 18 hours a day. Damn. 7 days a week you're here. If you're here for 21 days, that's 21 days. And it's not like, oh, I don't feel like doing nothing. Let me call off work. That don't happen because you sleep at work.
Yeah. Question.
Come on.
And I'm sure people are going to be curious about this. Vaping on there. Is there any issues with you vaping?
No, actually, believe it or not, when I started in 2009 vaping with the cigalikes, I had some people curious. And Mike, you probably remember totallywicked.com. This is how far back we're going.
Yeah.
Totally Wicked was one of probably the first websites that sold e-liquid, the drops that you pulled off the little cartridge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then they had what was called the screwdriver. Like the first technical mod. This is where I'm going back. That was technically my first mod was the screwdriver. So from there, I was telling people and actually because we do a lot of federal physicals, we have to be checked out every year. I mean, our health has to be top notch.
Right.
So by getting chest x-rays, I actually heard from the doctor himself, like, wow, you're not smoking anymore. And I'm like, well, why would you say that? He was like, because your lungs have cleared. I could hear it with the stethoscope and doing the chest x-rays on you because they look for asbestos and everything else. They were like, no, your lungs have cleared. And that was within, I want to say maybe the first 9 months that I was vaping.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Just with the little cigarette and that screwdriver.
Yeah.
So back then in 2010, I knew that there was a difference in it. And then, it evolved. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, when I first went and bought like my first tube mod that I absolutely had to have, I went and bought the penny mod, which I still have. I still have that mod faithfully. Like that penny mod, that thing does not leave. I mean, and then from there, it's to all the stupid shit I got now.
Yeah. Is there smoking allowed on there though?
Yes, we have one designated smoke area. Okay. With the designated smoke area, everybody smokes, everybody vapes. And this is, so pretty much on here, I was one of the first to bring vaping onto the rig. Everybody's like, damn, you look like a damn dragon. But from that, they would smell the flavors because it caught everybody funny because everybody would smoke. So by seeing us blow big clouds with the penny mod, and I believe I had the Hades, was another one of the first tube mods that I brought out here. Actually, a couple of guys asked and they got questions. So, I sat and explained and actually we would sit at night on the smoke area at the table and I'd show them how to do the coils. And I was learning myself. So I was learning with somebody.
Wow.
And actually, we converted a bunch of people here on the rig.
That's awesome.
I got a bunch of people to quit smoking and vaping, and there's other ones that have quit dipping and chewing and on the vaping.
Good shit. Now, you obviously have downtime on there. You don't. Have you ever filmed a review?
I can't. I want to, like, so bad. I want to. I've brought my cameras out here, and I want to, but I can't because of federal laws. We're not allowed to do it. And it has to do with coordinates. I mean, the oil rig I'm on is, since we're deep water, it's international water. So if I would happen to slip because of the firmware or anything that the camera's going to record, you know how sometimes it dates, but also somebody that knows how to hack that digital, the digital input from the video, you know how you're like your cell phone can pinpoint where you're at.
Yes. Like the GPS coordinates, whatever.
Yep. So that's why by federal law, I'm really not allowed to.
Right.
Like I have done like for Facebook, you know, just a little video, blow cloud, boom, post it, whatever. But like get technical and record a review. I wanted to do one outside with the big rig in the background, the big blue sky, the big blue water. Tell me that wouldn't be awesome.
Yeah, man. That's why I was always wondering, like, damn, why don't they ever record a video there?
Well, and you
That'd
see
be fucking crazy.
You see some of my pictures, like I post. I got like we have a box or a trash can that's outside. It's actually a drum that sits there. It's 4 cigarette butts. Well, I put a mod and everything, put it up, and then when the sky's like real blue and the water's blue, like on Instagram, you'll see those pictures. I want to record a review with that background so bad, but I can't because of federal law. I mean, I really don't want to go to federal prison for this.
Yeah.
You know?
No.
I would have to get a bunch of permissions. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why I don't do that. But no, the idea is definitely there. I want to do that bad because that's bragging right. Who else can do that?
Nah, that's hell yeah.
Yeah, Ronnie had one of those too, the Hatties.
Yeah, but it's like I said, that's how long I've been vaping. If you remember the screwdriver, you remember how long ago it was I started.
That's a long time ago.
That was like the hot mod back then, the screwdriver.
Yep. And totally wicked. All they did, it was tobacco and menthol. That's all we had. And it came in little, they weren't even 5 ml bottles. Were they 2.5 or were they 5s?
They were 5, and they didn't have 3 milligram and shit. It was like 28 milligram, like
that you put a couple drops inside that little like that Cigalite filter cartridge because it had cotton at the bottom of it. You put a couple drops in there, put it back on the Cigalite, and yep.
I think it was an 801 atomizer because I used to use them a lot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I never had the 801s. I had the 510 ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then they went to the 510 ones that actually the threading's awkward. I found some. Yep. I found some with that awkward threading.
I got a couple later.
510, yep. You trip and get maybe like 2 vapes, maybe 3 if that off of it.
I used to use those to test liquids.
Yeah,
testing liquid.
Just to see if I like the flavor or not.
Because you could just put a couple drops in it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm trying to think. And then what caught my eye, when I bought that, I actually bought it at the Baton Rouge Mall in Louisiana. On my time off, just walking through the mall. And I've been wanting to quit smoking. But I'm a high-tempered person. Like I'm quick, I'm short-tempered.
Yeah.
So I actually almost got myself in trouble here in the rig by cold turkey quitting. Because, you know, being somebody short-tempered, you cold turkey,
you snap.
Yeah.
And I like I said, here I almost caught myself in trouble. So I tried the patches, I tried the gum, I tried Chantix. Chantix, do not touch that shit.
Nope.
That shit is, I mean, I was dreaming with fuzzy bunnies and petting cats. Yo, I'd get up in the middle of the night looking for the damn rabbit. I'm like, what the hell is it? Yo, Chantix is that stuff is like made by the devil himself. Like you have the craziest dreams off of Chantix.
Yeah, and it also makes you lose your temper faster too.
Yeah.
When I took Chantix, and like I would still smoke sometimes. Like you don't get the satisfaction from the cigarette anymore. That's what I noticed when I took Chantix. It took away that satisfying like cigarette. Like you'd smoke and you wouldn't like feel anything. You're like, all right, whatever. That's what it did for me.
Yep.
I'll tell you something. You're right though, because the first time I quit smoking, I quit for about 1.5 years, and all I vaped was the Cigarettes. That's it. I can't remember what brand it was. It was called Smoke Stick. A brand called Smoke Stick Anyway, I was using that, and I was still that year and a half. I still had always in the back of my head cigarette, and I would always, with the slightest little thing, just snap.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and my wife would tell me, you know, you're fucked up. Go have a cigarette or something. Yeah, it was bad.
So, you know, I was actually walking through the Baton Rouge Mall, and I saw this lady. She was just, I'm like, damn, she's smoking in the mall, but you see how it just dissipated so fast. So, and matter of fact, you know how it came? You know the UD coil jig? Yep. How it comes in that black clip fold open case? That's what they came in.
Yeah.
That's what they came. The first.
I know that's. Like, I know what do. I have it here. I got it upstairs. It's a little like it looks almost like a leather case. Just flips open.
It has the little button on the front and flips open. That's the first one I bought. And
they were expensive though. Dude, like over $100 for that thing.
Yeah, I paid. If I'm not mistaken, I paid $140 for it. It came with the little charger. It came with the extra battery, which is the white part. And then she sold me a case of cartridges of like 5 cartridges.
Yeah.
And I spent like $140 on the damn thing. And I said, I'm gonna stick with this. At first it was horrible. I was like, I'd rather smoke a cigarette. But I mean, here we are today. I mean, we've come a long way, huh?
All right, I gotta get going. I gotta go out. So.
Oh, okay. You gotta go out.
Where are you going?
I'm meeting a couple people to go out for dinner. So.
You're gonna go eat, huh?
Well, thank you so much for being on, Josh. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate being on your show.
Josh, you gonna go live while you're at the restaurant?
Maybe. We'll see. We'll find out. If their food sucks, I'm gonna report that too. So, anyway, thanks for having me on, Wendy. I appreciate it.
Thanks so much for being here.
Later, man.
See you all later.
All right, Truck.
I will say one thing. I've never seen Truckin' so nice and calm.
That's why I was fucking with him the whole time, man.
It's because of me.
Wow.
No, but you know what? Like, I have done like private Zoom with him just to talk and bullshit, just like this. He is so humble. He is nothing. He's humble.
I've met him. We've met him in person, and total different person. Everything you see on YouTube is an act that he does. What he does on his own channel is all an act.
He's very polite and very humble, believe it or not.
What's online is like, fuck you, and this and that. Like,
he's yelling, "Shut up!" like a maniac. And
there's like another thing that, and it's not because Mike's here, but just to show you, I know you saw the Recurve box review.
Yes.
Usually, as a reviewer, you use something for a month, you use it, you abused it, you put it away, you move on to the next. So for me to carry this shit with me everywhere I go, and I tell it, and it's not because of Mike, the hell with that.
No, I know you're not like that, trust me.
For me to carry
that
this
stiletto you have to have.
With me faithful, the stiletto.
Stiletto, yep.
This, and I went and I bought 3 more just to have them.
Nice.
Because it was the same thing I did with the Noisy Cricket. Was the last mod that I did something like that with. The Noisy Cricket one, the V2. When I bought my first one, I loved it so much, I bought 4 of them. And I put them away just in case they get discontinued or something. Then I know I'll always have one. So I actually got 4 of them. I probably end up giving them away, but
it looks so small in his hands too.
I know, right?
No, it's tiny, man. Look at how small. That's
because
how
Mike, you
big
didn't
hands he has.
This ain't the original Recurve. It's the Recurve Mini. But
that's what I'm saying. It looks like a little mini version of it. That's crazy.
Trying to help you out, Mark.
Dude, I started to get up with the Vupu drag.
That looks like this. The SQ is tiny. And the SQ,
Like I posted a picture on Instagram and I was like, "Ooh, look what Vupu sent me, the Vupu Drag Mini." And I forget what tank I had, but I put it in the palm of my hand and I took a picture of it. People were emailing Vupu for the Vupu Drag Mini.
Oh my god.
There was a couple one dude, he was like, "Hey, don't let him fool you. It's his hand. His hand is just that big." And there was people like, "Hey, Vupu don't message me back. When is that mod being released?" I'm like, "Yo, you really emailed Vupu for that damn mod?"
I knew you would like it because it's heavy and the size of it in your hand.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
dude, like it's perfect. It's perfect.
Nice.
Now the one thing I gotta get is that damn bottle that you screw on the top to refill it.
Yeah, all you need is a cap, the Watofo cap. You can put it on anything.
Because
Yeah, this is the best bet because you can put it on anything.
So by screwing on that plastic cap after you refill it, like, dude, I make a mess. I empty out half the bottle.
No, I never do that. I mean, look, I have, I got them all over the place.
These things are freaking like amazing.
Either that,
because you can put it on any juice.
Yeah.
Or these.
See, my problem with those bottles, though, Mike, is the fact that I would forget like which flavor I had, and if I wanted to change my flavor, I'd be like, "Shit, let me put that aside."
Well,
then I forget about it.
I have 2 of these, so I have one that's darker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I always remember which is in the dark. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I only had the one.
Right,
and
these are empty, but usually I'll put the one. I always go for this one first if I'm going to use it, and this will be my secondary. So I know what my secondary juice would be if I have both of them with me.
Yeah, I'll have to pick some
I
up.
just think that these are like perfect.
Yeah.
They should come out with these like right when.
I know you got them on your site. Go ahead, promote your site. Damn it.
Yeah, doesn't he have them? You haven't wanted to hit that juice, right? Yeah.
I got all that stuff from Moto.
I think it was like $9.99 if I'm not mistaken.
I think
HitThatJuice.com.
Well,
I don't have any coupon codes, so sorry, guys.
Actually, I got a sale going on until midnight. It's only for liquids. Labor 30, all in capitals. Labor 30. And I think there's also what's the other thing we got? Oh, SQ mods, $25 off coupon code. I think it's.
I want to get some. How much you got the doors for, Mike?
I don't remember, but I do have the Punisher deep engraved. And
I bought mine from you. My Punisher SQ.
Yeah, and I got the FU.
I actually contacted Signature Tips to get and I told them, look, I want to buy a pair of doors with my logo engraved on it. And I was actually talking to Wendy about it earlier. And I contacted them. They sent me one email telling me it was this much, and then I sent them a bunch like, where do I send the money? Where do I send the money? How do I send the money? And I have never heard from them again. So I just threw the SQ to the side. I mean, it sits on the desk somewhere, but
I could make the Batman thing happen for you.
I mean, like I said, I'll buy them from you. I mean, I'll message you through Messenger.
Yeah, message me,
and then I'll PayPal you the money right over. It's no big deal. That's the reason I haven't reviewed the box, because I mean, the Punisher logo. I mean, no.
But it looks dope though. I love it. I got it. I mean, you know which one you would like would be like the brass one.
And I almost bought that the brass edition.
The brass, it's got
with the black doors.
Yeah.
Yep.
I never got the SQ.
Or the.
I never saw that one.
This one here. This one's the gold. The FUs.
See, I'd go with the brass because I'm not like I don't wear gold jewelry as is. I just don't like yellow gold. That's why like gold decks and gold RDAs just bug the shit out of me.
Yeah.
They say gold, like gold decks, aside from being better conductivity, it's supposed to help improve the flavor because the juice the juice isn't coming in contact with like stainless steel. I don't notice a difference in flavor, but that's what some people say.
I've never noticed. The only time I ever noticed it was on like something, if it was a brass or a copper RDA. I
like the stainless. I like the stainless decks more.
Yeah, same here.
I mean, the gold looks pretty on certain devices. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I got a couple gold RDAs and I put them on certain devices and they look nice, but I mean, it's just not my thing.
I think now the gold is kind of played out now on build decks. Nobody wants to see that anymore. Stainless steel or maybe like a bead blasted.
Yeah.
That was like the Bonza. I was psyched to get the Bonza. And I don't watch nobody's review before I do mine.
Yeah.
So I just went on the site, saw Bonza, boom, I hit it. I ordered. I don't even remember where the hell I bought it from. But then when I got it at home and I pulled it out the box, I'm like, oh my God, a gold deck. And it was just a turnoff. I mean, I did the review and everything was good, but I mean, I love that RDA. The RDA is actually very nice.
It's a good RDA. I like it.
Now, the one that I have to admit, that damn, the one Mark put, the second one, not the Nada, the other one.
The
BTFC.
PLT.
Hey, that RDA, I love solid, Mark. I mean, I know they already had the deck and all the bullshit that went on with that, but solid RDA.
Thank you.
I'm coming from me. I love that RDA. Well, I told you saw in the video I vaped it at 250 watts.
Yep.
I put that thing through hell.
I love it.
Solid RDA.
A lot of people.
That hasn't left my recurve since I got it.
Yeah, there you go.
It's on there. It's staying. And of course, you have to have the matchy drip tip.
Hell yeah.
But I mean, it is what it is. Like there's not many vaping devices that, I mean, you'll see it in my reviews. Like most people are like, damn, you're a serious dry reviewer. Other because for the moment I get something that really wows me and impresses me, you'll know it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to fake the funk. I am who I am. For Halloween, I dress up as me because I like me. I don't want to be nobody else.
Yeah, it's always nice to see like certain reviewers that are always hard on shit. It's always nice to see when they actually really like a product.
Yeah.
Whether it be mine or Mike's or whoever's, like that's when you know, like, you know, they really like it because they always hate everything else, but every now and then there's something they always really love.
I mean, well, Mike himself, he saw, and actually Mike recognized like the recurve RDA, which I have right here. And you saw the review. A lot of people hyped it up about the squonking. I went a little bit overboard because just like Mike pointed out, you can make anything squonk. And the only thing, and I said it in the review, and Mike's right here, the only thing that like caught me off guard was the juice well. I didn't understand why the hell you did such a shallow juice well, because Mike is one that in all his review, he sees a deep juice well, and it's like, damn, bam, look at the juice well on this thing.
You know why, right? Because it was made for squonking.
Uh-huh.
The purpose of squonking isn't that you don't want a deep juice well for squonking. You want your liquid to when I squeeze this bottle, you know how it is. You're saturating that coil, everything on there, then it all gets sucked back in. You don't want no leaking to happen. You don't want liquid sitting in there. It's a small RDA chamber inside there, the way it's set up.
So it pretty much comes down to a couple hits and just squonk. Hits, squonk. I mean, it is.
That's the purpose of squonking. It's the convenience to where I'm doing this instead of me doing this.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yep, I got you. And the cap does make a difference. I personally feel like the shape of the cap makes a difference.
It's impossible. You know, it's the same. It's identical dimensions inside.
I don't know why. Could it be because of the way the walls and the dome on the top is?
The same thing.
Everything's the exact same.
You know what? The only thing we did was shave the curves, which is the thickness on the outside. The inside is identical. It's you know who was talking about that? Suck my mod, Matt. He says it's how can I explain it? It's all here.
It must be.
Word. Yeah, it's a certain word for it. A lot of people said, "Oh, the flavor's better with the 22." It's like, how could it be? It's the same thing.
Yeah. I don't know why, because I was and actually when I was hitting on it at the house, you know, I would swap it out. I had the blue cap because I bought the blue one. I put the blue cap on it, and I was like, damn. I mean, it got to be me, or can the cap make that much of a difference? So I guess it has to be a mental thing. But like to me, that's why I mentioned it in the review. I felt like that cap made a difference.
Yeah.
Go figure.
It's weird. But I'll tell you another thing too that's key. Sometimes the liquid you're using could determine the review. Unless that's for me. I know when I do my videos, everything I test, I never test with a new liquid.
Yeah, always something that you already know.
I have to use stuff that I'm familiar with, because if I'm going to use, let's say, for example, I don't know, this juice right here for the first time on an RDA, and it sucks. I'm like, oh, this RDA fucking flavors. Meanwhile, it's the juice you're vaping on. It's not the RDA, you know. So that's why sometimes you gotta. The way I do it, I always use something that's the same. You know, I don't know how you do yours. If you do that or.
No, for RDAs, I always use the same juice.
Yeah.
When I'm testing it out, always the same one, because I can tell, and I wick it the same Unless it's a different type of a build deck, but pretty much, you know, the same amount of cotton and the same juice.
Yeah.
Because for me, it's just it makes or breaks. You can usually tell because you're so used to that juice.
Yeah.
And if you use like a new juice that you never tried, you're not really giving any RDA a fair shot.
Nope.
No,
Exactly.
it's not. It's the same way like with the e-liquid review.
Yep.
Some people say, damn, Batman, you're so brutal with e-liquid reviews. But like I'll use new cotton and we know the break-in time. But when I do my e-liquid reviews, believe it or not, I'll use Angle Rabbit, I'll use Thirsty, or I'll use Cotton Bacon. I won't use Japanese or none of that for an e-liquid review, because Japanese cotton, depending which Japanese cotton you get, can leave you that crazy taste.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, like Angle Rabbit, I've come to use more because the break-in time on Angle Rabbit is shorter. So I've come accustomed to do like the crack, drip, and vape, even though e-liquid reviews can be so subjective. And I explain to everybody, when I do an e-liquid review, like I'm not really going in on how good and delicious the juice is. I'm going in, if like yours, you said it's a Boston cream donut. Guess what? I'll sit and eat a box of Boston cream donuts myself, so I know what I'm going in and looking for.
Right.
So I'm expecting for it to taste like that. Now, if it's like sweet, I'll point it out. Okay, it's not overbearing sweet. You know, it does have its little bitter taste. We can pinpoint that. That's staying in between without getting too subjective. And then, and to my liking, is this something that I think is good? And then I'll either tell you yes or no. But I'm nobody's commercial where I'm telling you, yo, you got to get this. Hell no, this is no. Now, if I do run into e-liquids, because we all do, where you hit it and you're like, holy shit, this stuff is good.
I've done that before. Sometimes I'd be like, oh, fuck, this is the shit right here. Go get it. It's fucking awesome. Well, yeah, it happens. Sometimes you vape on something and it's like, wow. You know?
And
it was like your Boston cream donut. I had tried 3, and once I tasted yours, I was like, oh, no, this is it. This is the true flavor. But that's why when I do my reviews, I do them based off of, are they exactly what it's described as?
Not yet, Nikki.
I'll give you an example.
It's got strawberry and kiwi. Can you taste the strawberry and kiwi?
This stuff here, Trix Mix. I vaped this. I was like, this is identical. It's identical to Trix.
Wow.
I went and ordered it after watching the live show the other day.
I was wowed off.
I was like, which one should I order? I'm like, that's the only one I want to order. That's the only.
I was wowed off this.
Sometimes
that happens.
I'm like afraid of cereal vapes because I don't know if it's just me. That's why you'll see I have certain lemon reviews where lemon comes into the e-liquid. I have some e-liquids at home that have like a lemon tone in them, but I won't review them because I'm starting to think it's me. But I get like off a lemon vape, if it tastes like dish soap, I'm gonna stomp all over it.
This lemon is just the right touch of lemon on the Trix.
Yeah,
there's a lot of lemon vapes where they overdo it. This one's the perfect amount of lemon.
I ordered it. I'm gonna.
It's good. I don't like cereal vapes.
I know, that's why I ordered it.
I used to vape when I first started. I was big into cereal, and then I just got disgusted off it. Like the Cloud Chemist stuff, they're delicious.
Yeah,
they're good juices, but I'm not a cereal. I don't do cereals. So.
I almost ordered the Cloud Chemist, and when you mentioned that one, I was like, okay, I closed that browser and I went and
Cloud Chemist got some great juices. The Mixology.
I couldn't figure out which one I wanted to buy, so I was like, no, because I'm on limited funds, so I wasn't gonna buy a whole bunch.
This stuff right here is ridiculous. I mean, for a salt nick, the lemon, shit, I can't get enough of it.
Guys, I gotta run. Sorry, but thanks for having me on, Wendy.
Okay, no problem. Thank you so much for being on. It was really nice.
Later, Batman. Later, Mike.
Bye, Mark.
Bye, guys. Bye.
But with the e-liquid reviews, I mean, something I want to point. That's why I do the crack, drip, and vape. When I started the whole crack, drip, and vape. Like Wendy, I got your e-liquids at home, and I have not touched them. The point behind crack, drip, and vape, which a lot of people are like, but how can you? I was like, look, because I went into the e-liquid reviews as a consumer.
Yeah.
because I know what it's like when I used to have to spend $28 for a 30 mil.
Exactly.
And you buy it online, it gets home, so you wait a week and a half for that bottle of e-liquid.
Mm-hmm.
You get it, you crack it, you drip it, you vape it, and it's garbage. Guess what I did? I just wasted a week and a half, and I wasted $30.
Yep.
So that's why I would go into my e-liquid reviews are crack, drip, and vape, which people love.
Well, I've never done it any other way. Since I started my reviews, that's always how it's been, because I figure exactly like you said, I'm a consumer and I'm going to try it like if you were trying it. You know what I mean? Yep. So in that sense, whether or not they're sent to me, it doesn't matter. I literally open them up right on camera. Yep.
I mean, it is what it is. But e-liquid reviews can be so subjective, yes. But it's like I said, one thing when I started reviewing e-liquids, I had some favorites like Quit That Grit from Pennsylvania. Like, I mean, he lives close by the house. The owner, he's come to my house.
Yeah.
And
his name is John, right?
Yeah, John Heilman. John Heilman.
I've met him a couple of times.
Yep. He's tall dude.
Yep.
He was actually my first sponsor of my Facebook group. Nice. With that grit, like he had his yellow snack cake, like that was I ran it yellow snack cake.
I vaped a lot of that too.
And then after I did the yellow snack cake, I told him he had to try it in flavor, so he brought out a strawberry yellow snack cake, banana yellow. The banana yellow snack cake was fire. But with all that being said, you know, that I had like 3 or 4 e-liquids that were like my preferred. So I said, but by me going in as an e-liquid reviewer, I have to leave the preferences to the side.
Yep.
You know, like a favorite profile, because then you become biased. Okay, this is a custard. I love custards. I'm gonna say it's good, because you do become biased on a certain flavor if you let that become your preference. But so I pretty much have, like, I won't constantly vape a flavor, a whole bottle. I won't, because then that's how you become accustomed to a certain profile. What I'll do is I'll just grab anything, I'll vape it for whatever, however long, and then the bottle I'll put away and won't pick up. I'll jump to something totally opposite. And you know, it's just the way that I've found that I could be as honest as I possibly could while doing e-liquid reviews. I mean, that's all
for me, even if it's not my flavor profile, if it's good, like, I mean, it might not be like strawberry vapes for me are like getting to be like the cereals were for you, Mike. It's like for some, it's like, especially like those, it's not a fresh strawberry, it's not a candy strawberry, it's just, I don't know how to explain it. It's like that in between strawberry. Yeah. But if it's true to what it says, I'm gonna say that it's true to what it says. Yeah. And I always say in my reviews, you know, it might not be it's not my all day vape, but it can be somebody's who likes this flavor. Mm-hmm. Peach isn't my favorite, but I've vaped peach, and it's been one of my favorites in a taste test. You know, like it tastes the best out of all of them. But
I used to be big in strawberry and cereals, and I got sick of both of them. Now I've reintroduced again strawberry slowly, coming back. I'm starting to, you know what I'm saying? But for me, it's raspberry.
Oh my God, it became mine too.
Anything that's got raspberry in it, give it to me. I want that. You know, I love raspberry.
I really don't. I can't really, like, people ask me, Batman, what's your favorite profile? I can't give you one.
I can't either.
Like, I can tell you a juice that's good, but I don't allow myself to, you know, just to stick to a certain profile, because as an e-liquid reviewer, you really can't.
You have to mix it up. You have to vape everything.
You have to, because if not, you will become biased on e-liquid reviews. That's just, you know, that's just how I feel.
Do you like guava vapes?
Hey man, I'm from Puerto Rico. We grow up on guava.
Yeah, dude, I cannot stomach guava.
Really?
Oh God, guava, and,
you know what?
And mangoes too, mango. But I do vape one juice that has mango, which is this here, Crimson.
I hate mango.
This one has a sweet and sour raspberry with mango, but it's got just a hint of mango with the raspberry blended together. It's awesome. But mango.
But guava juices, I don't think I've ever really.
I don't think I've tasted a guava flavor.
Anything with guava, I know right away. Like I'll have like someone give me like some sort of tropical mix of fruit, and all I gotta do is just smell it. I'm like, oh, there's guava in there. It's like, how do you know? I know.
I may
That's
have
a certain
reviewed.
smell that it does, and it's like,
I may have reviewed guava. Now that I think about it, because I mean I've reviewed so many flavors, but like I said, like I can review an e-liquid today, and you ask me next month what does it taste like, and I'd have to re-drip it and listen.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But like mango, hell no, I don't even like the fruit. Ugh.
I'm allergic to mango, but I will taste it on a juice review because I need to give it to everybody. It's not just me.
Yeah.
So, but I won't do it more than a few drips, and that's it. Because I'm allergic to it, and you never know how much real mango is in anything other than just flavoring, so I don't take a chance. And actually, a juice, somebody in one of the events that I went to that makes juices, he's like, yeah, don't trust them. Don't go overboard on them because you never know what they put in it. It could be an extract, it could be a flavoring, it could be anything, and you don't want to take that risk. No. So over a couple, I can't do it.
Yep.
But I'll tell the people, you know, if it tastes like it or it doesn't taste like it. There was one that I did that was from, oh my gosh, what was it? Cash Money or something like that. Oh, it was good, but I can't vape it.
Yep. What happens too is like me, I stopped doing juice reviews. I haven't done I don't know how long. Yeah. But people that watch me know what I like, my profile.
Yeah.
So when they see like me, let's say I do a video with a build in it and I'm using a certain juice, or during a live shows especially, that's where people know.
Yeah.
So if they see me vaping on a certain juice constantly, they see it on the live shows, then they say, okay, that's probably a good one. Mike likes that. And usually people have like the same profile that I do. So they feel safe going and purchasing that liquid.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
But it's hard to do a juice review because, yeah, like you said, it is subjective because I could be like, holy shit, this is unbelievable. Someone else would be, oh, I hate that.
Yeah, I've had that happen to me. And I'm like, okay, well, again, taste is subjective. So just because I like it doesn't mean, but I'm going to tell you if it tastes like this or if it tastes like that. And if it doesn't taste like it's supposed to, I'm going to tell you that too.
Yep.
But yeah, I want to thank you guys for being on. I'm going to have to cut this short. I do have to be up early. But I am so happy that you all came on. I'm so happy for everybody in the chat. Thank you so much for watching us. Mike, thank you so much for gracing me with your presence.
You're welcome.
I feel like so honored. I'm like, it's Mike motherfucking Vapes. What? And of course, you know I love you, Batman. So thank you so much for being on. Love seeing the face, always, you know, arm things.
Oh shit!
Little eye candy never hurts.
Now you're making me blush.
Ah, you don't blush. You just smile a lot. But thank you so much. I really, really had an amazing evening. It was like one of my favorite live streams I've had so far. So thank you so much for being here and being a part of it. Everybody in chat, thank you so much. And we will see you next Monday. Well, I will see you. I don't know who's going to be on, so we'll see who will be on next Monday. And thank you so much. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Batman. Good night.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Love you all.
Did you get the Purge Slam piece?
Me? It's on the way.
Oh, it's on the way.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
She's still alive?
No, I should be off.
No, we're off.
Okay.
Oh no, we're on. I'm actually talking about the Slam piece.